Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
ready. All right. Live stream has started. I'm gonna get my iPad really quick. Hold it.
Oh, well, great time to
Womp womp.
Well,
yeah,
no,
walk
I'm
away.
getting... What do you mean? I'm right here. Behind Are you?
No.
I missed you.
Your mom's behind
Miss
you. You too.
Aw.
Give me a kiss. Big kissy. Oh Jesus.
Oh, oh God. That's a wet one.
Meow.
That's a wet one.
Vile.
Just a little bit, only a little bit.
Oh, stinky. That was a. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so since we started, right? Everyone say your name and what band you're from.
Bro,
That
no
way,
one's even in here
whoever.
yet. Give me a sec.
Exactly. Well, it's recording.
No,
That's
give
true.
it a minute. Hey, JP's in here. Go spread some democracy.
AP.
Alright.
I was an adventurer like you till I took liberty to the knee.
Bringing in the classics for this one.
All
Coming
right,
in arm swing.
all right. Arm swinging. Don't
All
let
right,
me.
gentlemen, let's run it.
can't
What
swing
what
them, bro.
what planet are we liberating right now?
I'm trying to figure it out. Kyle, what was that one planet that person was like, can you liberate it? Whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, hold on. In the
Yeah,
comments,
on
I
our
saw that.
Instagram.
Yeah. What
It
was
was
that?
It was an
I'll
actual
find it, guys.
Helldivers account that said,
Yeah.
go to this
Chat, clip that.
specific-
Chat, clip that.
Chopessa 4. Chopessa 4.
Japessa 4. Well, that narrows it down. I gotta find
You press up four
Japessa
on my
something.
balls.
How about Charbal? That sounds like
Charbal?
balls. Oh, Chopessa
Yeah.
4. I
Oh.
found it. There it is.
Oh yeah. Hell
Alrighty.
Alright.
Me, if you guys
Initiating
Sick.
FTL jump to the Coapessa system.
yeah. Tag us in the story post, bro. So I can repost it and be lazy. No. I'll put an
Yeah,
actual
same here.
Hellpod Prime.
It's like saved here.
Mission coordinates locked.
Okay.
Alright, I'm posting it real quick.
I'm getting in a little pod, dude. Damn straight.
Yo, we out here.
Okay, let me
Okay.
tag all of us.
Is that better lighting? Does that look
Just
good?
girly things. Link.
Fuck
Cool.
Cameron. Come on. There we go. And
Copy link.
It shouldn't have the carpet in the shot.
what do you mean that's style?
It
Style.
was on my drip, dude. It's so hard that I haven't even gotten to it yet.
Here? What about here? Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
If anyone wants to tell me how the audio is.
You know what? I'll go over there and I'll look right now.
I'm like, I do not know how it sounds currently.
Dude.
We're just mutes now.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure the noise gate is eating me alive right now.
All right. I'm gonna turn everybody down and just listen to the stream. Start yelling rambunctiously.
Check.
Is that good? No.
Feels on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Bet on
Our
it.
boy
Bet on
JP
it.
says it sounds great, so I'll take
Oh,
his word for
Yeah,
it.
dude. I think you're a little bit quiet on the stream side, bro.
I'm a little bit quiet. Okay. I will turn up myself a little bit.
Who's shredding in the back?
I am just now hearing all the screaming. That's wonderful. Oh, dude, that's so
there
good.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well that's not quiet.
Doo-doo-doo.
Here.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah?
all right. I'm
Right
ready.
there?
What about
I'm ready.
here?
I think right here.
Okay.
What about here?
All
Right
right.
here. Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
How about there?
This spot.
Right
Right here.
Right there?
Right here.
Right here.
Okay.
Dude, I'm thirsty.
Hello?
What about here?
Over there?
Yeah, over here.
Yeah, right here.
I'm thirsty.
Right here.
Yeah.
What
Right
about
here.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
like right over here.
What
Right
about
where
on
all
the-
the enemies are, so we dive
Wow.
in that right over here.
Oh yeah,
Right
let's
here.
dive on the
Right
enemy
here.
outposts. Ooh. Ooh.
Bro, we about to search and destroy Blitz, the
Yeah, this is a good warm-up.
Round in this region, constructing a
Did you
bad
defuse?
fucking region. I'm so sad now.
I guess I'll do a guard dog, machine gun, and then I don't know, airstrike probably. That makes sense.
No, you know
Pretty
what?
basic.
This thing.
Wait,
This thing.
what mission is this?
Jaden, can you put on the
No,
vitality enhancement?
Yeah, I got you. Just let me get my eagle cluster bombs.
What's
Oh,
the
I'll put on
mission?
vitality. I got you.
Your mom. I don't
It's
know.
search and destroy. I don't just kill things.
Well,
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm asking what's the
Rancho Pesa, forward. You see it, top left corner.
Jopesa 4. Let's go.
Oh,
Damn
just
right,
liberate
bro.
the planet. Okay, I'm not gonna do whatchamacallit. I'm fucking blanking out. The Gatling gun. Fuck. Jesus.
You can do it.
Come on.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
That's Poppy.
Yippee! Did y'all ever play Halo?
Oh,
Did
oh,
y'all
yes.
ever play Halo? Was that really a sentence? What kind of
I
sentence
mean, I
is
know
that?
motherfuckers who haven't played Halo. and
Look,
very
look.
disappointed.
It's a very important question to us, okay, dude?
particularly Halo
Yeah,
ODST.
all of them. Oh, ODST is the best one.
No,
Fine.
it wasn't ODST. It was a. It was,
So
it was
fucking good, bro.
Reach. ODST was fucking banging though. I played through
Yeah,
that
ODST
recently.
I say that's my favorite campaign, like out of all of them by
Which one,
far.
ODST?
Now I
Yeah.
don't know, dude. Halo Wars 2 was kind of fun.
Bark
I only played the first
Pepazor,
one.
We are gonna
Oh,
annihilate for
good.
democracy.
Oh, good.
Alright.
I'm glad my
Let's go.
girlfriend's
Killing each
watching.
other?
Let's do this,
Hi, babe.
buddy. I did not
Drop
kill
my
somebody.
machine gun. Oh, that's a giant ass mech.
So the
Yeah.
Eagle airstrike is already jammed.
Yep,
So
I have
can't
my
use
bomb,
that.
and I also can't use my bomb, and I'm deeply sad. Wait, are we playing on Helldiver? No, we're on 5.
No, we're only playing on hard.
Oh, dude, we should have played on Helldiver.
I don't know, I'm already getting fucked up, and we're on hard.
I think that just means we're doing good.
Yeah, totally. Alright, we beat.
Ooh, I thought that was an enemy mech. Cameron, I'm gonna be honest with you so much.
There's a flamethrower one.
Oh, well, that was good.
Please don't shoot me!
Dude,
Why did I die in 0.2 seconds?
there's so much more
skill issue.
already, bro.
You know, yeah. Get good.
Get good, bro.
I'm
Oh,
on
we
the
the fucking
Devastator!
dude.
I'm dead. That was fun.
Oh,
Seems like a
I
skill
just
issue.
got eviscerated.
Wee! Come back here, Cameron. Oh shit, that's a big guy.
Guys, I'm gonna do the sound effect.
Up.
Fuck.
Well, that just happened.
Alright.
Oh, he's in the trees!
Well, that just happened. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm like actually gonna die. Nope, I'm back, motherfucker.
Guys, will we be able to beat one mission? The world may never know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Never.
I'm really not hopeful right now.
I'm having a really hard time entering in this reinforced thing. There we go.
Yo, what's up, Crusader?
What's up,
That
Crusader?
was good, Crusader.
Oh, I died.
Dude, you can stop being dead.
I'm trying, dude. It's just not that easy.
Oh, we're supposed to find and destroy the fabricators, not get killed over and over again. I got it.
Are you sure? I thought we were supposed to die repeatedly over
Dude,
and
I
over.
thought I was playing this game right. Are you just now telling me this?
I don't know. So where's the fabricators?
They're at the red spots on the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think there's one nearby.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'm going to this one. I just marked it.
Oh god!
You can do it. Just don't die. Breathe! Breathe! Breathe!
Who
Breathe!
sent you?
Ah! 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 I'm dying.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hyperventilating. One of you needs to whack me off right now.
I got you.
Get
I'm on
over
it.
here,
I'm on it
soldier.
right now. Hey,
Hey, that wasn't too unhinged, alright?
Are you sure?
It's not
There's
unhinged
more where that
if we like
Alright, here's
it.
my impression of me hitting a bong.
Alright. Wow! That sounds like something else.
Bro, that is not a bomb, Cameron. That is not a bomb.
Yeah, stay away from that one.
I missed every fucking grenade! No fucking way! 6 grenades and I didn't hit one!
Damn, bro. Skill issue
God,
for real.
fuck.
Damn, I didn't even hit
That's
one.
the skill issue.
Yeah, that's gotta go in there.
Oh.
Thank
Oh!
God.
Oh!
I just crashed into it.
Did you go near the exploding building?
No.
I hit him with the Ligma balls.
Good.
Nice.
No.
Alright,
Perfect.
we balling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, there's another one. Fuck it, I'm
Okay.
dropping a nuke.
The ATMs
Oh, wait, what?
are eating my
Fucking
butthole,
dude.
and I don't like it.
AC-130
They're
inbound.
Bigfoot.
Anybody AC-130 above!
That was Kobe. That was Kobe. Oh my goodness. Worth it. Worth it. Was right in
That
front
was
of it.
good.
Worth it. Ah! Oh shit, this guy right in front of me and I was just not.
I just got
Okay,
killed.
bitch.
Oh
by-
no! Oh no!
Oh
no!
I'm so sorry.
Happy
I'm so sorry, mother who has raised me. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna blame this on my mom. Oh,
Wow.
Why are you blaming this on your
Sorry, mom, if you're watching this. Yeah.
I was raised by somebody, so.
Can I get a res, please, who will? Can I get a res, please?
Thank
Oh,
you.
you want a res?
Just for that voice.
You want my Riz?
Damn right.
No,
that's
not
what I
the
heard.
Riz.
Alright.
I mean, we could bust it out, I guess.
Holy shit.
I guess, bro is not happy right now. What?
Come on, wobble dog.
Hey, it's not.
All
it's
right.
too early to be
Oh,
bringing
this
up
came off.
the Mandarin.
Leaning. Oh shit.
Holy shit, dudes!
Extraction,
Where's the
man.
extraction? It's so far. Fuck.
Oh, gosh.
My brain hurts.
Oh, we did it! We did
We
it!
did it?
We did it!
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I
still
get a
gonna
res?
finish
Can I get a-
destroying this outpost
Can I get
because
a res
I'm
for
a
real?
little
I'm
genius
gonna
like
fly
that.
away.
Oh,
Can I get a res?
oh.
for
I'm
real?
trying to input the command, but I'm failing miserably. So one moment. Oh,
It's okay,
someone else did
I already
it. Good.
did it.
Thanks,
I'm
baby
free.
girl. Thank you, baby girl. I got you.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I just watched you
What
die.
the hell? Holy shit.
There's so
hate
much going on over there.
automatons.
Dude, automatons are fucking mid as hell. It's literally space Vietnam. Every
Wow.
fucking game you play against automatons.
Damn, bro, just
Yeah,
marginalized the
yeah.
whole community right now. You just called a mid? How
I
dare
am actually referring to a historical event. Thank you very much.
you? Actually, I am doing my
Push us up
historical
glasses. Thank you very much.
Holy fuck, you just punched me in the balls.
I take 2 minutes to counter your spell, and I yield my turn.
I hate this
Dude, why are
game.
you guys both dying?
Because I'm bad.
Skill issue. Oh shit.
Skill issue? Oh shit! Oh, come on. I can do it. Cleaning up ammo.
Shit, I'm trying to upload on my story.
Will you stop trying to upload?
I'm trying to get people in here.
Alright, I'm extracting.
5
See you guys
minutes.
later.
Wait, no,
Wait, we
no.
have
Alright, res
That's
me
no.
by the extraction.
Cody, you asshole.
getting-
What do you mean? You got 2 minutes to get over here.
Go, you're
Yeah, we can make it. We
You
can make
left
it.
us to rot.
Yeah.
Just get the fuck over here.
I'll just res you at the ship. Okay.
Rattle, rattle.
Actually, yeah, that's a great idea.
Rattle,
Just,
rattle.
Yeah. Die and be res at the ship.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got you. Hold on. Hold on, Cody.
Get out of here.
Alright, what was the
Imagine
best?
leaving the
What was the
imaginary
best
bullets.
classic Cartoon Network show? Go.
Ed and Eddie.
Courage.
Courage, or
Courage.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
fucking.
that's really good too.
Yeah, that's a really. Okay, I changed my answer actually.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie's pretty fucking fire.
Ed and Eddie slaps. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but codename Kid Next Door.
Bro, did you hear they
Nothing.
infiltrated Epstein's island?
No.
The
way.
codename Kids Next Door?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
about time.
they fucking got him with the mustard gun and everything. That motherfucker's cooked.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't know how to respond. to it.
Wow. That was a great response,
That was
Kyle.
wow.
Just wow.
I'm not here right now, guys. My brain hurts.
Got the whole squad
Me
laughing.
too, dude. Oh my god, I'm glad we're on the same page.
I'm hyperventilating. I'm fucking anxiety. I'm anxious as shit.
Breathe in, breathe out, really.
Why are you anxious? Why are you anxious? It's okay. It's okay.
Why are you anxious? Why are you anxious? Why are you anxious? Why are you anxious? Don't be anxious, bro. Don't be anxious.
I can't think of a single reason why I'd be anxious right now.
If you take your meds, I'm not real. Please don't take your meds. What?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if you take your meds.
Alright, well here, since there's a few people watching the stream now, last night of Solace, introduce yourselves.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
good?
well, as we're getting annihilated.
Oh shit, I don't know if I was going. What's good? I'm Cameron. I'm the vocalist. My guitarist Jaden is also here. Jaden, say hi. Damn, he
He's
can't
focusing.
introduce himself, I guess.
So much for introducing
Jaden, are you with us?
yourself.
Are you alive?
Shit, if you were looking at the camera right now, I think I said all I needed to.
Were you fucking viewing?
Does he have his dick out right now? Chad, can you confirm? No, I was kidding.
Chad, get ready to clip this. Get ready to clip this right now.
But yeah, anyway, we're going on tour this summer in July, and we're playing with the Sizak boys in Tucson, which I'm really stoked for. It's gonna be a sick show.
Yep,
Yeah,
July
it's
17th, CZYK, Rat Trap, which is a Tucson local, and then the tour
They're
is
sick.
Fatalist and Last Night of Solace.
Dude,
No, it's gonna be a banger show. I'm really excited for it.
now I'm posting on my story.
And y'all just dropped an awesome song not too long ago, "Kill the Flame," right? How's that doing?
Well, first.
Oh, it's been doing
thank
really
you.
well.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
glad to hear that. No, it's an absolutely amazing track. The feature on there too with Neverless absolutely killed it. Like, it's a great song.
thanks, man.
Thank you so much. As I said, we're gonna release another one right before we play with you guys. I'm pretty sure. I don't know
Oh hell yeah! Yeah,
what the
we're
official
releasing-
date is, but
Yeah,
Are
we're-
we-
No, once we know. Oh, definitely let us know. We'll hype that up as well. We have
hell
a
yeah.
song. It's not announced yet, but we're announcing it next week. We're dropping a song later on this month, and then we have a EP that's also coming out at the end of the tour that we're really excited to get out.
You know,
Bro,
Hell yeah.
appreciate. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate you guys for actually doing the tour thing right. Of like releasing like music before the tour, after the tour, just to like build hype and shit.
No,
around
100%.
yourselves.
That's what everything these days. It's so important to understand how to market yourself digitally, as well as actually combine that with the DIY aspect of it and the physical aspect of it, of making fans and meeting people, because that personal connection is so important. And
Come here, buddy.
compounding that with
Thanks, man.
a
I
release
appreciate that.
only amplifies it, and also gets more people in the door. It's really important for sure.
I'm really just trying to be the next CDPR and like over promise and under deliver like all the time.
Wow, that's
like
the
the
next
whole
level
gaming
like
industry.
comparison.
Yeah.
All right, I see you. What's y'all's
Next-
favorite show that you've played so far?
I mean,
Kyle, we probably had the same answer at this point.
what,
Oh, I
Louder
wanna
Than
know.
Life?
Probably.
Oh, y'all played Louder Than Life? That's such a sick show.
Yeah, we were grateful enough to win the Danny Wimmer competition.
Mission coordinates locked.
Like they did this whole live stream of 16
Hellpods
bands
prime.
competing.
Yeah, we tried to
Only-
do that with Welcome to Rockville. Those are. It's really cool that they offered that opportunity.
Right.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, it seems like they're not doing it this year, which fucking blows. But I'm
Yeah,
very
it does.
grateful that we were able to get in for the last year.
No, that's amazing. That's great exposure, and I think it's also really important. We've played a few festivals too, and I've realized that a festival is so different from a show, and it's a completely different
Oh,
experience.
I
Put in.
love it so much more.
I do too. It's great because you get to network with a bunch of different artists of all different sizes, of all different levels of experience. It's such a cool experience, all in all, 100%. What was y'all's favorite part of playing the festival?
I think it was just walking around the like behind the scenes, and seeing like, you know, all your favorite artists are just, you know, like we're all just people, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
those are-
no, I completely.
Yeah, like as
And,
we're
like-
being in the artist lounge, and then I was going to get a drink, and then what's his name?
Tony
the guy from Pierce the
Perry.
Veil. Yeah, Tony Perry was like just right next to me. I mean, I was like freaking out. I didn't say a single word to him, but I was like, "This is cool."
No, I totally. That's that's how we ended up getting in contact with Kellen Quinn, because we were just chilling backstage, scoping out the scene. I was with my media team. We were just walking around, like, kind of filming TikToks backstage, and Kellen comes out of his trailer, and I just kind of walked up to him, talked to him, introduced myself, and he was a really down-to-earth, awesome guy, and we got him on the song just because of that really cool personal connection of meeting him.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
Getting in the artist lounge of any festival is like the best thing to do ever. And I'm gonna point out why. Oh my god, I just got flung across the map. Anyways, so at So What, which is like where
Wow,
we
that's
met, we were killing, right? See, I have a lot of hair, like a lot of hair, and I was dumb enough to wear like 2 layers of clothing when we were playing midday during like 114-degree heat. Don't ever do that. Don't ever.
That checks out.
It was rough.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
It was brutal. I like straight up almost got heat stroke, but I didn't know where to go and did not go to the medics tent that was right next to the stage we played at. Instead, I walked farther than it would have to go to the medics tent to the artist lounge and go steal waters, right? But I was sitting there and almost in my heat exhausted state, and I was just talking to people out of delirium, and I met like a couple people from touring bands in like Austin. I talked to a couple of people that were like on the big stage. I don't remember any of their names because I was not all there, but I was just talking, and all of them were cool. All of them.
Wow. I got
Yeah.
So another story on that, and then I'll turn it over to y'all because I don't want to just yap. But I will say this: recently we just played Big Texas Metal Fest as well, and that was an awesome experience. Similar to how you're talking, like we're just at Torchy's Tacos, chilling with fucking Gideon, Victims. All these people are just in there, just getting tacos and chilling. But I think the coolest experience we had, I was looking for Jaden, worried about him because it's really hot, and I was like, "Where's my boy at? I hope he's all right." And I go back over to the backstage area, and Jaden is literally just chilling, talking with All Shall Perish, nerding out about their guitars.
Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
okay, so their guitars just had an ethereal, and those are guitars that I've only seen on Instagram, and I'm sitting here looking at something that looked like it was on Instagram because it was, and I was like, what the fuck? I need to go talk to him about this. And I went up to him and I was just like, yo, is that an ethereal? And he's like, yeah, bro, it's my signature. I was like, no way. And he was like,
That's my
yeah.
signature.
That's
Okay.
a flex, dude.
Yeah.
Are you even
It was
a real
like-
fan, bro?
dude, okay, no, as I was talking to him, he asked if I was signed to Ibanez because I recently got this Ibanez that was in the shot. Like, I recently got this and I had this with me. And he was like, are you signed with them? I was like, no, I'm flattered you think that I could be, but no, not even a little bit. And then he just gave me like half smirk.
What the fuck?
On. It was very funny. Oh man, he was a super nice guy.
No, 100%. It's really cool to see, and I'm sure y'all can relate too. Like a lot of these larger artists are actually just really down to earth. They were in all of our shoes at one point, and most of the time they're willing to impart advice, just be friendly, and just deal with you. And it's really cool to see for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were when the Asking Alexandria tour came around, we were hanging out with the Nerve guys, and
Those
yeah,
guys are super nice. I
they're
love them.
super nice people.
Their guitarist is like the best sound engineer ever. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Scott's doing all of our mix work right now. He's a great
Oh,
guy.
hell yeah.
Anyway, sorry to cut that off, but like, keep going. I said nothing.
Well, I was gonna say the biggest advice like that we've gone from like every band that we've talked to is just do TikToks, and we're like, yeah, we know, we're trying. TikToks are the worst, but honestly, like that's the #1 source of marketing, and that's what it really comes down to. As long as your like product itself is good. If your product's not good, then obviously you need to go back to the drawing board. But
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you gotta have the personality for TikTok sometimes. There's a tank, but like
There's a tank.
There's a
Yeah,
tank.
there's a lot
Well,
going on right now, and I hate that.
There's a-
Compounding on that, I completely agree.
I can't focus on one thing or another right now.
There's
I'm
an
gonna be
argument to be
completely
made that you could say that making TikTok and learning how to have that persona and how to be personable online, it is a skill 100%.
Oh, for sure.
oh, definitely.
But what I was going to say is, it's interesting because you could argue that it takes away time from creating the product itself and making good
Mhm.
music. Because instead of say
Definitely.
polishing up a song or practicing your set, you're chilling making TikToks and trying to get content going. But also on the flip side, I will say numbers wise, we have gained more conversions and more growth and more success and notoriety off of TikToks doing well and going viral than we have paying for ads with professional marketing
We
agencies
literally
or
just
running-
experienced that same thing because we try to like do the marketing with reactors and stuff and getting them on board, but then we had Guess the Vocalist Instagram reel pop off, and yeah, we gained so many more followers from that than we ever did with any reaction or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who did
from
y'all do a
that-
guest vocal, the duet with? Those are really cool.
Yeah, no, the Guess
The
the
duet one?
Vocalist.
Yeah.
The Guess the Vocalist video literally gave us like 2,000 followers just from that one singular video.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, that's
I'm like-
wild.
my biggest advice when it comes to we were creating content on the go for a while, for like a year, and it just was not working. But once we start the last
No, you're
big content day that we did, we literally just rented out a rehearsal space for like 3-4 hours, and we just made content that entire time. And
Yeah,
It's made life a lot
is that what y'all
easier.
been posting lately? Because I've seen those. You guys are killing it on content.
Thank you. And yeah, so literally just those 4 hours got us like 3
A month?
months of content.
Dude.
Just about.
Has it been 3?
Yeah.
I don't know about
It's been
that.
since March 30th is when we started doing the everyday posting.
Well, we've reused a couple here and there. People
We've only
forget
reused
sometimes.
one. We've
Yeah,
only reused
that's
the
another
girly
thing.
pop
I've
one.
posted a TikTok or used a format before, and it didn't get any notoriety. And then like a couple weeks later or a month later, I'd post the same thing and it'd blow up. It's interesting how it works like that sometimes.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
Kyle.
algorithm sucks.
Yeah,
It's such a wild
it's
card.
such a learning curve to it.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, you guys want to see me piss on a robot real quick? Shit, hold on, I got blown up. Watch
You wanna
this.
See me get
I was
pissed
backed
on
in the
by
corner.
a robot?
Yeah.
Piss on you right now, bro.
Rain down on me.
There we go.
Do y'all have any collaborations with other artists coming up anytime
Piss
soon?
me.
We don't
Not
have
yet,
anything
but we
lined
could
up
change
currently.
that.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
yo!
Yeah, you want
Wink,
to get
wink.
something, bro? Yeah, you want to get something?
I say wink,
Huh?
wink, nudge, nudge.
Shit, let's make a song.
I will
right
say
now.
we are working on an album right now that we're trying to put a lot of collabs on, so we might be interested on that.
Oh.
We have some bigger names on it, some I can't disclose right
That's
now.
awesome.
It would be cool to have y'all. We can talk more about that if y'all are interested.
Sure,
Dude.
I'm there.
Hell yeah.
I would say, I am kind of curious, what's your guys' writing process? Because I know it's different for every band.
So
I want to answer this one. I want to answer
Okay,
this
go
one.
ahead.
I want to answer this. I think I
He's
can answer this
taking
really
over.
well. Yeah, I'm taking over. All right. So it's basically one of us will write an idea, and then we'll put it in the chat, and then we'll be like, hey, you guys want to write on this? And then no one will answer sometimes, and then we just continue to write on it, and then we have a song.
Wow.
Okay, I guess it sucks, so I'll keep working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
what
say that-
actually happens is we do generally collab on a song. It starts as one thing that we'll make individually, and then we will be like, hey, get on this to either one or all of everybody, and then we present it. It's like presenting to the class instead of having all of us together in one spot. We found that we end up goofing off really a lot. So if we just
That makes
get our
sense.
ideas in one thing beforehand and then we kind of send them off to each other, then it works a lot better, and it ends up creating some pretty cool stuff. There's one that me and Cameron are both fighting demons to not leak this, because the breakdown at the end. I'm not trying to
brutal.
stroke my own dick, but
You're on it too. I'm so excited for that song.
But just
It's
like-
oh,
The compound on that, I'll say, it does vary from song to song. You'll have a song where one of us is on lead and the others kind of add their spice in after the other person takes the lead and comes up with the main idea. And we'll have another song where maybe our drummer comes up with the idea and starts writing out the song first.
Oh yeah,
Or
funny story.
one where
You
I
wanna
will-
know? You guys want to know how a rainfall was made? Because
Can I
that
finish
was
my thought real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we can get that in a sec. But yeah, so it'll kind of start out like that, and then usually I'll add spice and kind of clean it up a little bit and help with the structure. Say if I didn't start the song, I'll I'll add in some spice. I handle all of our production at the moment, so I take on clients. I have other people as well, so I produce,
Nice.
and that's something I do on the side. But for us, I usually kind of go in, start throwing in synths, help finalize the structure, and then one of the other guys will be like, hey, what if we did this? And then we all kind of just build off of each other until we create something that kind of imparts all of our styles, all of our ideas, and flows as a cohesive song.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
that's generally how that goes.
But anyway,
That's pretty freaking awesome.
I want to die.
Wait, Jaden, didn't you have something you wanted to say?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys
My
want to
bad.
know how our song Rainfall was made, because that was a
Yeah.
funny story. So okay, our drummer, really great drummer. Like, I feel like by saying that I'm bragging, but I'm not trying to brag. Just I'm like, I've known the kid for a while at this point, and like proud of the kid. Great drummer, great kid, right? But when we first met him, they had a bit of an attitude problem, and I don't like the negative attitudes. I just don't fuck with it, right?
Clarify
Yeah,
who
sure.
at the time. No,
Yeah,
15.
yeah, he was like 15, 14. Like, he was young. Or
Oh,
they were
okay.
young. So like, I'm not like, we just talk, it's not something to be like mad over it, like, especially now. And I'm not gonna say I handled the situation right. The way I handled it was, they wanted to write a song, and we're like, cool, that's what this is for. So he sent over drums, and they were like, this is kind of my idea, my vision. They're trying to go for something kind of smooth but also heavy, thinking like Hansha, Ocean's 8 Alaska, or like something from Invent off their new Heavener album, like kind of like
Hell yeah.
that, which great album, loved that album. And because I felt like being petty because I didn't like the attitude, I made it heavy, like all heavy, no brakes, no gas, because they were like, put some gas, and then I put the
Put some
guitars on, the
gas.
drums, and then Cameron took it home and kind of messed with it the rest. And I feel like I set the mood completely different by putting the guitars I did on that. And that was by design, but I regret it a little bit. But now I don't care, because I feel like we're all happy with the song.
Yeah,
at this
it
point.
turned out great. It's one of our favorites to play live for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was an interesting process because we were still very early on as a band.
Yeah, as a band, we're still getting to know each other and everything. And like, I was also younger and more immature than I am now, which
I say, how long have you guys been a band?
I'm
So
gonna let Cameron
that's
answer
a complicated question because this band evolved from a project me and Jaden started when we were in high school. When I was
Oh.
and at that time, I don't even think we had the name we do now when we were working on Rainfall. But I'd say Last Night of Solace is kind of started around 2021, and then we really actually started putting the pedal to the gas in 2022. So as a whole, I'd say kind of Last Night of Solace started in late 2021.
Yeah, about there. But I think as a group, like a nameless amorphous blob.
Yeah, as me and
probably
Jake
like,
started probably 2019, 2020.
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Damn,
But
that was a
what's-
beautiful explosion.
What's y'all's writing process look like?
I would love to know that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am
just trying to have a
so.
conversation
I'm throwing down the list
here.
here.
I saw we, I swear.
Oh my
Got
god.
eviscerated.
Kyle, do you want to answer the question? Since you haven't talked too much. Well, I guess you
so-
have, but
With CZYK, it has been a evolution of the writing process because originally CZYK actually was just Cody, and then my senior year of high school is when I joined. Cody has primarily been the main songwriter this entire time, up until 2021 with our second EP, Give It Time. That's when we finally got a drummer and guitarist. And it's funny because there was just this whole tree of alright, our guitarist that we just hired on knows a drummer, our drummer knows another guitarist.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
So everything happened, and now we finally have a lineup that we're happy with. And
Hell yeah.
this
Yeah.
new single is the first time where I feel like we actually collaborated together rather than it being
Yeah.
like, okay, this is just Cody's song, or okay, this is just my song, whatever. I mean, it really just comes down to us just starting an idea, sending it to the group chat, kind of like you guys, like, you send it in and you're just crossing your fingers like, I hope you guys like
Please
it.
look at the chat.
Yeah.
Please don't ignore this and send a meme.
Yeah. No, with CZYK, we are very blunt with each other of
As
if
you
we
should
like
be.
something.
Kind of where we're at now.
Yeah, so I mean, when a song, Jesus Christ, when
You can do it.
the band likes an idea, we,
Yeah?
the
Mhm.
one person that's,
Uh-huh.
oh my God, you make me nervous.
You're a fucking dick. Let the man speak.
I was trying to get him to speak.
Buddy, it's okay. I
If a
love you.
band member wrote an idea that the band likes, they'll just further elaborate on it. And at
Yeah.
some point, like if it's Cody's idea that started it, then it's like, okay, I have something to elaborate on. Like, give it to me and I'll write some guitar for it. Or
Yeah.
our drummer's like, hey, I know how to do the entire second verse with what you have. And it just keeps
Yeah.
on building until we get the
Mhm.
final product.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like the song that's not out yet, that's going to be released sometime soon. It started off with our guitarist. It was like the first time he's really given us like a really awesome idea. And Kyle, he saw the vision. He's like, all right, wait, hold on. I'm going to splice the song up and put like a better structure to it. That's pretty much what Kyle did. And then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I see the vision now. So I went back in, spiced
Hell yeah.
up like some of the guitar. Well, actually, no, I take it back. I dumbed down some of the guitar. And because our guitarist has way too much skill, and we're gonna write something a
We
little more
do that with
technical
our
at some
drummers
point. But
sometimes. I feel that way.
and then I like to put orchestra to everything, so I just sat down and
I fucking love throwing in orchestral elements.
like, yeah, every song we have
That is our
orchestra in
kryptonite.
some way. Yeah.
Or I do orchestral elements and a shit ton of synths, dude. Because I start on the side.
Yeah.
One of my like, things I just do for fun. I make dubstep. So I hell it.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, I fucking love synths. I put this on the record. I love synths. All
Dave
right.
loves synths.
I love synths and simps. All right.
Nice.
For real. Like, okay.
Kyle,
So
let's run rock paper scissors.
this is the most
Oh,
like
shit.
basic piece of trivia about me. I'm pretty sure at any interview you've ever
It'll let
seen me do, you could probably find me saying this.
Here we go.
But I really like the band Era, right? And they're
Oh, you're one of
self-titled.
those guys. No, I'm just
I am
kidding.
Definitely one of those guys. But
was
their
crazy.
self-titled album has some riffs that like have some shit that just in my mind that was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever fucking heard at the time that it came out, you know? And
Yeah.
that made me want to do stuff similar. Specifically with like there was a very clear idea that they put it together in that album. That was like, we're gonna introduce a cool synth line, do something similar or replicate it exactly on the guitar, and then build off that. And that I think is awesome. Think like Scorpion.
What about here? Here?
I'm
I
pretending
don't
to
know.
go-
Are you moving your head?
I moved my head. Yeah. I did.
Oh no.
What about here?
Hold on. I gotta plug in the guitar for this. Hold on a second.
Really, while
Okay.
he's doing that, I also want to make a note that I think, in terms of what we're doing now as well, it's a bit different because we're writing an album with a cohesive idea. And I will say,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have done like an LP with a cohesive idea and getting things going, but like it's definitely a different vibe because you're making everything have an overarching theme and kind of flow together. You might use the same kind of motifs in your songwriting that you would in a different song, so it all kind of fits the same, which I think is interesting as well. Because writing a single, and that's just going to be a single versus a song that's going to be an album track, is a very different experience in some ways.
No, that makes complete sense. Luckily, the past couple singles, mine is Kill the Flame. They're like flowing together where it's almost
Love
creating a storyline. So like when we finally get like an EP done and over with, like with one more single after this one, I think it's gonna sound very coherent. Like by accident, if that makes sense.
No, dude, that's how Too Far Gone was for us, our first album. Because all of those songs we just wrote. We didn't write them all together like we are with our current album. But
Which I think is ironic almost, because I feel like a lot of Too Far Gone like sounds very similar. At least a couple of the songs do. And I feel like what we're writing now is gonna very wildly. Which I like.
I'm excited to see how it's received.
I
This
watched
game
it
will be a
after we
good
released it, and it's gonna be. No one knows that we actually put a 1920 swing in it, and it's gonna be received super well.
Well, that's pretty
That sounds
fucking sick.
I'm lying. I
What?
wish
Oh.
we should put 1920 swing in it.
I was gonna say, you should.
Everybody ganks until you drop the swing breakdown.
The swing. Instead of going lower, we actually go higher.
Hey, you
You
can
know,
be
I
like
thought
Knocked
about
Loose
that.
with the reggae
Yeah.
We got the
breakdown.
Honestly?
ink spots to feature on this one.
Dude, we got the ink spots to feature on this.
Bro, with the
we're gonna be fucking
1920
wandering away
sample, the breakdown will have us doing like a barbershop quartet breakdown.
Everybody's
really
doing the
quick.
Now
Charleston.
that's an idea.
Can I get a Charleston pit?
Dude, can I get the car? we should do that. You know, if we collab on a song, let's do that, guys. We'll go higher.
There
in
we
the
go. That's
breakdown,
your idea.
but,
Nah,
yeah,
we need to
that's
get
the
a
idea.
cha-cha slide pit or a Cupid
Oh,
shuffle.
now we're
We almost
talking.
did. We almost,
you
we
got me
almost
there.
did, and then you didn't. I'm blaming that on camera. We took it out.
I took what out?
You took the cha-cha slide out of our tracks for that
I'll
show.
put it back
remember?
in the tracks. I got
You should. You so
I'm
should.
back in it.
We actually did have it in our headliner tracks, but then we took it out. I'll
Yeah.
throw it back in. I got
You
you.
so
That's
should.
awesome.
No, as I'm saying this, I got killed. Oh well.
Feel issue.
Wait, no, don't kill me. Wait. No.
Me right.
Dude, you remind me of that old Xbox Live meme where the dude's like, "You're bad. You can never do what I can do with these guitar hands." And then he starts playing.
And he starts horribly playing fucking Metallica. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Oh, have you guys not seen that video?
That's a
No, I haven't.
classic for sure.
Dude, I'm gonna find somewhere safe to.
I said, I'm an old man. Like,
Dude,
I'm not on TikTok very often.
I
this is
gotcha.
pre-TikTok. This is like
This is pretty TikTok.
so far pre-TikTok.
Oh no, it's a Vine? Then it might
No.
be in my realm. Just kidding.
Actually, I gotta find this. With my guitar hands.
Kid, pull up the clip.
I'm pulling it up. Don't worry, I found it. I don't know if I can really play it on the stream, but I'll paste it into the chat.
I wouldn't play it on stream.
Yeah, but it's funny.
If you know what we're
It's
talking about,
funny.
you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Look up some. I can do something with
Yeah,
my
okay.
hands.
Just look up
After the
guitar.
stream, we'll definitely look at it.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So you guys just played that Texas festival. How
Yeah.
was opening up for Upon a Burning Body at the so what?
That was
show?
dude.
honestly one of my favorite shows we've played. To be honest, I'm doing
Said
something.
their
different.
crowd's
I've been taking-
rowdy.
I've been taking
Uh-huh.
lessons with Christian from Villain of the Story, so my singing has gotten a lot better, and I sing a bit differently than how I used to, and it was
Oh, yeah.
probably the best I feel I've sounded. And we had great crowd energy. Everybody had great stage presence. It was a really fun show. I very much enjoyed it. I had a lot of people who flew out to see us who were coming down for So What, and we're like, oh shit, last night's playing before, and so they all came to the pre-show, and it was really cool getting to connect with a bunch of people that I've known for a while that haven't gotten to see in person.
Yeah, that's
That's
really-
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So-
you love it for sure.
I have a little bit of a storyline going with Upon a Burning Body.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this
They
one.
don't know it.
Oh no.
They don't know it. I don't really think, but like I know it, and that's what matters. But basically, so one of my best friends, Matt. If you're watching, Matt, fuck you. So
Nice.
he is going
Damn, Rip
Berkeley
Matt.
in Massachusetts, and I'm jealous because the guy has like seen Eric Johnson play. I love Eric Johnson. The guy has gone to a free guitar clinic with Tosin Abasi. I want that.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah,
And
cool
he's
stuff.
met Pliny, and if you don't know, Pliny, like Above Era is like my favorite band. It's insane. Like Like he's my best friend, but fuck you, bro. Seriously.
Fuck.
And so, you know, we've been having like kind of a year-long pissing match almost, where it's like, okay, but I've done this in the music industry. What have you done? Okay, but I've done this, and he really, and I mean really, likes Upon a Burning Body. So every time we play with them, I have now made it my new mission to get a picture with one member of the band. And right now I have two of them. I have Ruben and the vocalist. I forgot his name. I'm not a big fan of them. I like them, but I'm not going to claim to be a huge fan of what I'm not. Right?
Yeah.
They're cool guys, though.
They're
we
very
played with
cool
them
guys.
time.
Because I explain this to like each of them every time I do this. And I'm like, look, man, I got to win a pissing match. I hope you understand. And they're like, one of them, the vocalist. I forgot his name. I feel bad, but I did. He was like, let's fucking get him, bro.
they're super chill guys. I hope y'all.
Yeah.
Get to,
Oh, dude.
with them
I really
sometime.
hope you guys get to play with them because they are super chill, like very genuinely. But like, it's worked. It's worked. I'm just gonna point that out. It's worked every time I've sent a picture to Matt. The first response was, "You can suck a bag of dicks," and then the second one was, "I hope you tell them how mad this makes me." And I think I'm winning. And I said that, and I died instantly.
I think that's karma.
I feel like CZYK, we keep pretty to ourselves, like in terms of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
We
To our
try
downfall.
we try to not be like, I guess, cocky.
Yeah.
I
Or,
think
like,
that's very
trying to-
important. I agree with that.
Like, we don't want to be the assholes being like, haha, we got this show and you didn't, suck a bag of dicks. You know?
100%.
It's different when you're best friends with them, okay?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Clarifying. Yeah.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, no.
and I've known him for like probably almost a decade at this point. Like,
That's
so
crazy.
I'm not trying to act like a cocky bastard. I just like making fun of him.
Right.
Yeah, it's literally just him like taking pictures with me.
It's no, like
But
I'm not going up there like being like, hey, you need to take a picture with me.
you did bring up something really important that I wanted to touch on, and that's that I think it's really important not to be arrogant or full of yourself, because we're all musicians, we're all grinding, and we're all working hard. My whole philosophy is I want to bring everybody up. I've been very fortunate. Somebody I would rep is Notions. They're a band that has worked very closely with us. They're much bigger, and they're super great guys. They've given me a ton of advice, have helped me out a ton, and helped the band out a ton. And they kind of have this philosophy as like, why would you ever like want to hurt somebody else and prevent or gatekeep knowledge or any of that shit? And I agree with that, because I feel like we're all working, we're all creating art, and that's really impressive and that's beautiful to create art. We should all help each other grow and improve our art and grow as bands and grow as artists. And that's something that I've kind of tried to follow into. And like everybody in the local scene I have bands that I kind of hop on calls with and consult. I don't charge anybody anything. I just want to help everybody that I can. And I think
That's
that's
awesome.
something that you don't see in the local scene. Not like saying that I'm special for that, but like I see a lot of local bands that are very cutthroat, and there's a lot of rivalries and a lot of people at odds with each other, and I don't want a scene like that. I want everybody to help everybody out, and I think it's really important not to be arrogant or full of yourself, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I kind of have the same thought process, because like recently there was a band that I saw like live. Their name's Take the Tonic, and I was like, damn, they have so much fucking potential. So like we got in touch, and I was like, I want you guys to skip all the steps that I had to go through. So let me just give you some advice, so you can just, you know, get like so much bigger than you are right now. And then
Yeah.
I was just. Yeah, I think it's important. Like, if you see all these musicians, like, grinding and their heart out, you know,
Yeah.
we need to at least help them out and be like, okay, so we'll get you to this level, and then from there, we'll hold each other's hand, we'll both, like, yank each other to the top.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll bring all the homies up with you and make everybody your home.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why we did the collaboration song with Neverless too. They saw
They're awesome.
the potential within us too, and was like, "Yo, we need to do a song together." And it's just
Yeah.
holding each other's hands, moving forward.
No,
Yeah, so I actually
100%.
like to go to every
It's
local
awesome.
band
I also
show.
I just want to say really quick, I really respect y'all for having that mindset and that mentality, and I hope y'all end up being very successful in the scene and are able to touch more people and help other people improve as well. That's
Same with you
cool
guys.
as well. What's the band? The name of the band you were talking about? Take the Tonic.
Yeah.
I'll check them out for sure. That's super cool.
They're very small and they're like more rock, but like when I saw them live, I don't know. They have, you know when you see like your favorite artist and you're like, wow, they're like total rock stars. That's how they portray themselves, and I was like, damn, you guys are fucking killing it. So I was like, yeah, we gotta get you guys
so
up.
much dick right now on Helldivers. Holy shit.
Dude, I feel that.
Not mine. What?
This
Dude,
map is so fucking hard.
Yeah, let's fight
Like,
the bugs.
we have not gone the
I don't
fucking
know
objective
how-
done.
To get past these guns, dude. I don't know what. Literally.
Oh, yeah, Hellbomb will do.
Literally.
I called it the hell bomb.
You know what?
I
Nuke it.
tried like 5 times.
Yeah.
And they kept destroying it.
Yeah, oh god. Oh, come on. Cannon, stop.
Who could? A random question here. Who, if anybody, if you could tour with anybody, who would y'all want to tour with?
The Wiggles.
Jay,
Hell
That's it. Well said.
honestly, yeah, I
Holy
can't really
shit.
beat that.
I did not realize that the
My
hell bomb
bad.
was gonna blow up that
It's
fast.
okay. I'm a survivor.
I have to go get pizza. I'm so sorry, bros, but I'm hungry as shit. I'll be back.
Valid. You get your
We'll
back.
carry ya, it's fine. That's a great question. So, from a business standpoint, right, I feel like we should tour with a band that sounds very similar to us, and obviously you want to, because we probably hit the same demographic to a certain extent. So I think I would want to tour with, who would I want to tour with? Who's close to our sound, Kyle?
Well, with this next single, us,
Oh yeah,
Starset,
Starset.
and
Yeah.
like Eminence would be.
That would be so sick. I love Starset and Eminence as well. No,
I think like out of bigger bands, like definitely like those two would be like somewhat attainable to a
Yeah.
certain extent. But my dream, bring me to Horizon all day, every day.
yeah, same, 100%. So to answer that question on our end, my Jaden's gone, but on my end personally, and
I know his
my,
is
my
Era's.
obtainable plan would be Escape the Fates and Dark Divine, and then us.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Dark Divine is another band like I was talking about with Notions that is just a great group of people that are super wonderful and nice people. So if you ever get the chance to play with them or talk with them, they're awesome. Definitely
Yeah,
check
no,
them out.
we played with them, and it was with Catch Your Breath and Until I Wake.
Oh, we were on the Dallas date for that.
There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
where
such
we
a
met.
small world.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, with Until I Wake, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Nico from that band is awesome as well. He's a great guy as well. Kind of also has that mentality of help out the local scene, help other people.
And he's like the newest member too, other than
Yeah,
the
he is.
vocalist they just hired.
I think that tour that we just mentioned was his first run with that band.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He was
too.
in Across the Whitewater Tower before.
Okay. I haven't heard of them, but I'll take your
Good.
word for it.
Good.
Yeah, good. I'd say Dark Divine, yeah, they're all really nice people. We were talking to, wow, I'm gonna hate my life if I don't remember his name now. But he was so
What?
funny.
What,
The big tall guy.
guitarist? Jason.
Yeah.
Jason
Yeah,
or
Jason,
Rob?
thank you.
Jason.
Robbie has the sickest makeup, but we
No,
were
that's
talking
what I
to
said.
Jason.
First thing I said.
What was Jason's interaction with you, Kyle? Like, it was just so funny.
So, because it was our first ever sold out show we've ever played, I had asked all the bands on the tour, like, hey, are you guys cool with taking a group photo with us just so we can commemorate our first ever sold out show as a band? When we were all getting together in the back of the venue, fucking everyone was saying, oh my god, Kyle's taller than Jason, what the fuck, I've never seen that. Jason comes up to me face to face and he goes, you want to fight right now? I was like, no, I'm alright. He's like, I won't. That was my interaction with Jason.
Kyle's voice didn't do him justice. He went to like a very low pitch and it was very threatening, and it was so funny.
It was terrifying.
Kyle, how tall are you?
I am 6'7".
Jesus fucking Christ. You're a goddamn giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tree.
Yeah. That's what
No,
they
it's
say.
crazy, bro. Bro, I'm 5'8". You literally tower over me.
That's not too bad. What?
You
No,
got
I'm
another
average
Hellbomb?
size.
Cody's height?
No, I'm 5'11". I'm barely taller. Just barely.
He's like, actually, I'm
No,
cooler.
no. How tall is Dan?
Bro, that
Is he
our
5'8"?
our guitarist is like 5'2".
No, he's
No
not.
way.
He's like 5'4". He's really short. We love him.
Dan, are you in the chat? How
don't
tall
think
are
he
you?
is. I
Dan,
don't
can we get you in the chat? Dan should be a mod.
Honestly, I
Bro,
thought he was gonna be
he's
on,
turret.
but oh shit, the Hellbomb's here. Okay, running,
Oh,
running.
not anymore. It's gonna get destroyed. I just got murked.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Our buddy Ryan that came to our show when we played in California for the first time, he said, I felt like a shrimp standing next to Kyle.
Yeah,
Like
that
this-
sounds right.
Where'd y'all play in California?
We played in Oceanside. I did
I
not
can't hear
realize
shit.
that
I don't know
was
what's
a
going on. What's going on? What did I miss? I'm so sorry.
Lodge. Where's the Oceanside at?
It's by Anaheim.
Nice.
No, sorry, Carlsbad. Yeah, it was near Carlsbad.
How was that?
That is not Oceanside, bro.
Well, let me give you some backstory. It was a
Like-
show.
Oh,
to
it
say
was
the
a
least.
mess.
It was one of the shows of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was like one of the defining shows of CZYK. So at that time, we transitioned to a different drummer. Her name was Faith, and you know, we were planning on doing this California show. Out of nowhere, after we shot our music video for our song Paralyzed, afterwards she was like, hey, I can't say much about it, but I am going to be gone till the end of the month, like a week before the California show. We'll make sure to practice and stuff when I get back. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Turns out she had went, I did not realize you die in water. All right. But so
Yeah, you drowned in this game.
yeah, I did not know that.
I got you, big guy.
But so what
I got
happened is she went
We're out of
to
res-
New York to play with this band called Plush that opened up for Chevelle at the New York State Fair.
you. Ooh. Whoa. Chevelle.
Yeah, and so she came
Yeah.
back to Arizona.
Yeah, I know Plus. That's huge.
Yeah, and then 3 days before our California show, I get a phone call from her saying, hey, I can't say anything about it, but I'm going on tour with I'm going on tour with Plush. Like, I'm really sorry I can't make the California show and all that stuff. That tour they went on was Bush, Alice in Chains, and Breaking Benjamin.
Wow.
Damn.
And so
And that,
now
she's a permanent
she-
member of Plush now.
Yeah,
so
now she
she's
is
the
a
drummer.
permanent member of Plush.
That's super cool.
I have mixed feelings about that interaction.
No, there's no.
I
hard
say
feelings.
we don't
do
blame her.
not blame her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
I
that's
can
kind of my
understand that.
thought,
Given
like,
that that's
I don't
such a big
blame her.
opportunity. What else are you gonna do?
That like, cause
Yeah.
like, yeah, what if I had that opportunity, I'd take it. But I would just like, I guess I feel bad for you guys. 'Cause, like, then you guys have to find a drummer a week before a show.
Yeah,
But-
so
but
our
that's the
guitarist
thing.
switched to drums,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
I switched to guitar, and bass was then backing tracks, and we just practiced for that week straight, pretty much. Like, all right, we're going to Cali, and we're gonna hope this works, and it kind of did, for the most part.
It worked
It
at
was
first.
crazy how, like, our guitarist, his first instrument was drums, so it was kind of a no-brainer of him just being like, hey, I can do this, I guess, of just playing drums for the show. And we were not using backing tracks or an IEM rig of any kind at this point. So Cody had to speed run, buy the equipment to get very basic setup of backing tracks. So like buying a MacBook
Oh
Pro
yeah,
and
I didn't
all
even have my
that shit.
laptop or anything yet, so
Yeah.
yeah, I went and did that really fast. Like, we're gonna make this work. We will not cancel this.
This is our last-
We are
this
not
is-
missing the show. I admire that, dude. I admire that a lot.
This is our last reinforcement, by the way, so do not die.
No promises.
Right. And
I will
so
try. To
but-
not die.
we do not resent Faith at all, and also we do not regret making that transformation, because now Sam, who used to be our guitarist, is now our official drummer. And
you guys had
And he's killing it.
Yeah, he's awesome. I was gonna say.
everything worked out in the end. Everything happens for a reason.
No,
But
100%.
I wish we played a little bit better because the guitarist of the Used was watching us.
Dude.
The one that works at Moniker Management.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Joey.
Dude,
So we're like,
Yeah,
well, we
that's
definitely shit the bed right there, so that sucks.
But we're trying to plan a tour in September, and hopefully one of his bands will hop on our show, and we'll see him again and prove ourselves this time.
Are you trying to get Imperial
I mean,
Tide?
honestly, yeah. Like,
Probably the Undertaking.
They're
That's-
good too.
if he comes back to a show of you guys and
Cody!
sees like not you at your best,
I didn't do that.
he'd be
You
impressed.
killed me. Sorry.
Man,
You got him up my way.
damn, bro told me not to die.
Y'all are trying to
Cody
plan run in
shot the back
September?
of my head.
And then died.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
No, I was saying y'all are trying to plan a run in September.
Very,
Literally
very small,
just
like 4
literally
dates.
4 days.
No, I got you. That's sick. Well,
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
looking into next summer right now as well. If y'all are interested, it'd probably be. I'm not sure if it'll be East Coast or national yet, but if y'all are interested in that, let me know. I could talk more about it.
Yeah, just give us the details and we'll try to figure something out.
No, absolutely, for sure. I'll give you some more confidential stuff off stream that we have going on.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go take a piss really quick.
No, you're good, bro.
Smart. All right.
That's it. That was the end of the operation. Finally.
Yeah. Like, fucking finally, bro. But that's awesome. So I'm gonna say the funny thing that I didn't get to say.
Okay.
Because I don't know why I didn't get to say it. I think it was when we were talking about what we do for local bands. Admittedly, for real, on like the real for real right now, I don't go to a ton of shows. A lot of what I do is I play the shows we play, and then I go to work, and that's kind of it.
How it goes.
Yeah, I for the band when we play shows like together and stuff, I try to do my research on who we're playing with and everything, get to know the songs, and be social at the shows and everything. But kind of in my own personal life, I don't talk to many people.
No, I
Like,
get you, bro.
Yeah, like I'm a bit more of an introvert when it comes to that. There's a fly in here. Oh, I don't want to break anything. Oh my god. Anyways,
I was gonna say, do you guys have a hard time finding time to do music and stuff with your day job? Because that happens to me a lot of the time. But
No,
Yes and
100%. I will
'Cause,
say
like-
on my end, Last Night of Solace is kind of like my baby, and I give it my all. So even when I have my day job, like my life usually consists of me waking up whenever I don't have other stuff going on. My normal schedules, I wake up at 6 a.m. I go to the gym, then I network, send out my emails that I need to send out, look into what I need to do for the business side of the band, whether that's getting live stuff going or telling the guys some like what's stuff I need them to get done, or just general tasks when it comes to business, such as release, etc., content. Then I have school. When I have school, because I'm still in college, so I do that. Then I go to work, get off in the evening, probably like 8 or 9, and then I usually songwrite till 2 or 4 a.m.
holy
Depending on the
shit.
day. Yeah, I don't get much sleep, but I grind because the thing is, like, you got to. I give myself a day or two a week where I don't do anything because it's important to have a work-life balance. And then when
Yeah.
I don't have the school or work going on, it's a lot simpler because I give myself a time where I clock into songwriting and a time where I clock out of songwriting. And I usually allocate that time because I think time management is really important so you don't overexert yourself. But the thing is, like, with that, it sucks because yeah, you don't really get much time to do stuff, but if you really want it and you're hungry, like, you got to put in the work, even if you can't find the time to make it. You got to make the time. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy with it, at least.
No, that makes complete sense.
yeah, I admittedly put a lot more time for myself, but that is not the best strategy. I'm working on that. I try to work on it at least. I'm practicing a lot more, like a lot more.
You've stepped up a lot this year. Don't discredit yourself, bro.
Too bad. I've already put my discount on.
Yeah, but I mean, and also I will say I've noticed most bands have a dynamic similar to that, where there's kind of one person who's the business guy, and
Yeah.
they're the guy who makes stuff happen, and the others, not necessarily don't do anything, but they're less involved. But we've gotten to a point where I'd say it's a lot more equal compared to how it used to be. But I've noticed that like some larger bands, like you have bands like Memphis Mayfire, for example. Kellen
Does everything. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Cameron,
no.
for giving me a hug. I was holding it out for Jaden, and I just got left in the dust.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm
Thank
so
you for saving me, Cameron.
Yeah, of course, dude. I'm not gonna leave a brother without a hug.
All right. I forgive you. Come here, buddy.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Bring it in.
Come here,
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna
Wait,
say.
do I have the tab up mode?
Cody.
Oh, what? Oh! I didn't even know.
Jesus Christ.
We're homies, bro.
What did I miss?
Oh, wait. I need a conversation, then Kyle, you can chime in.
Okay.
So I was gonna say, like, going back to what you were just saying, for us, it's been a struggle, like, throughout the years, which, I mean, band hasn't been around for that long, but finding the members that are, like, super dedicated and willing to put in the time. So, like, we've gone through quite a couple, like, guitarists and stuff, and right now, this is the strongest CZYK has ever been, and I think this is the final team formation. Knock on wood, nothing crazy happens. Like, we finally have a dedicated team, and that's been the hardest part about, like, having a band, is finding the members that are just in it to win it.
No, I can 100% agree with that, because with the reason I started making music on my own that eventually evolved into Last Night of Solace is I was in a band that was a mess. Guitarist did a bunch of drugs. I was the only one who was really committed, and I wasn't even really the head of the band that was able to make things happen in that situation. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll strike out on my own. And we've gone through a few members over the years until we finalized with what Last Night of Solace is now. And I totally feel you. I'm very grateful to have the guys that I work with, because even though we have our rough patches sometimes, everybody does. Like, everybody gets their stuff done, and we're in a position now where we're really busy. We have some crazy big stuff coming up, and when I need something done, or the band, I should say, needs something done, it gets done, and I can count on everybody to do their part and to take things seriously, because everybody wants it as bad as I do, or as Jaden does, or as Kennedy does. We all want it the same way, you know.
And we finally got to that point as a band where we are all on the same page with that.
I'm really happy for y'all, because it takes a while to get there, and it's hard to find people that have that level of commitment, and that's really great, because that's what's going to really take you far.
Right.
You'll have your points where you don't grow. You'll have your points where you're going through a rough patch. But if you have good people that put in work and want to be successful and want to succeed and are willing to put in the work to succeed, you'll make it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. And CZYK as a band, I mean, it's kind of fortunate that me and Kyle are brothers, and we live together, and we also work together, and we're in a band together. So having that said, when we're at work, we're like discussing band stuff, like, oh, what day should we do this? Oh, can you reach out to this guy? And, you know, we're just trying to, like, we're like always on that grind, and we're like, since we live together, we're always pushing each other. And Kyle calls me out on my shit all the time. He's like, why the fuck you playing video games right now when you could be doing something else? I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you got it.
I do the same thing with my bassist, because he lives literally across the street from me. He's a neighbor of me, so he lives in the same apartment complex as me. So we have that same similar dynamic. It's great when you can kind of keep each other accountable too.
Yeah. All right, so did you guys want to fight the Terminids next?
I'm down, bro. Let's run it.
Yeah, fuck the automatons. I cannot focus with the automatons.
No, it's crazy, bro. It's all over the place.
It hurts my heart.
Also, wanted to say my bad if I'm interrupting y'all or yapping too much. I'm just.
Oh no, you're good.
You're good.
You're definitely good.
That is the whole point of this live stream, is for, like, you know, just us to just talk and just have a good.
Yeah, actually, I've been really enjoying, like, We need to do this more often, just like live streaming and stuff like that.
Dude, I'm always down if y'all want to run something up. We can bring in other guests, get other bands, and if you wanted to,
Yeah, definitely.
that'd be super sick.
Let's make
Yeah, like
the
talking with Jordan from Nerve, he said that he wants to do a live stream. I'm like, fucking say less.
Dude, that would be super sick. I'll hit up. Scott would probably be down too. I might be able to hit up Dark Divine too. He streams all the time, so I bet he.
There you go. I'm sure get one person. Well, fuck. I want to get a game where we can get like a bunch of people in it rather than just one group, Cody.
Dude, bro, that's if you get like Jordan in, I can hit up Anthony too, and maybe we could get like a whole crossover with a few different bands. I could hit
And
up
then
some
I'll
other
reach
people
out
as
to
well.
Teddy from Catch Your Breath.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. I get Coda from Notions too. He's played Helldivers with me before.
There you go.
Dude, you guys ever
But
get,
what's a good crossplay game? Oh, sorry. What did you say?
if you guys ever get the chance to see Notions live,
Great
fucking
band.
go. Like,
One of the best live
I
acts.
feel like I've seen them before. That sounds so familiar. But hold on.
dude, you got like outside of my own personal attachment to like that band, right? Just genuinely phenomenal live show. Like,
Yeah,
the crowd
there's-
work is insane. You like,
That's
oh my god, it's stuff to strive for, honestly.
yeah. No, I will say. I'm lucky that we've grown up in the scene we have and have worked with them closely and have kind of had them help us and take us under their wing how they have. Because watching them perform has given me a lot of inspiration in our own performance because they were phenomenal with crowd work. I think this is a objective, my opinion, my subjective opinion here, but I feel like it's more important to give a good show and a good performance and engage with the crowd than to play your music perfectly. Obviously, you
Oh,
want to
definitely.
you want to do everything the best you can. But if they want to
Yeah,
hear it perfectly, you can listen on Spotify. But it's more important. You might crack a note, but jump in the pit with the crowd and mosh them. They'll remember that. Go up on
Bro,
stage
just-
and hold someone's. That stuff like that. It's stuff people remember, and it gives them an experience instead of just listening to music. They're getting a show, like watching a full performance.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna love playing with us then.
Hell
Our
yeah,
same
bro.
philosophy.
Hell yeah,
Dude.
man. No,
I go
I love
fucking ape shit. It's awful, but
Dude, I feel you, dude. Like our last show, I jumped into the pit during the mosh and was screaming. It's fun.
It's
Yeah, I
just,
think-
it's. I'm just trying to learn how, like, what's the perfect balance of playing or going batshit crazy and actually like singing perfectly,
Yeah.
Like
I
it's just
found-
really hard without getting super exhausted, and then it's really hard for me to perform after that.
No, 100%. There's definitely a balance to it, and that just comes with experience.
I feel like I feel like at least the mix for me, the little cocktail mix, is verses. So you can go a little good. Choruses, you want to be kind of grand, right? Breakdowns is when you got to go like full nuts to butts. This is the rise of
Nuts
playing the
to
game.
butts. That's
Yeah.
it.
And like
Yes,
the
sir.
breakdowns is like anything like that. Maybe bridges too, but like generally that kind of structure. Anything that is heavy, match it, because like on one hand, certain crowds will only react so much. Like a big Texas metal fan. Oh, excuse me.
It's
Big
super
Texas metal
hot.
fan. It's super hot. No one wants to
People don't wanna
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who? I don't blame you. I don't want to move, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
show. But a crowd will also only react so much if you react, right? So you
Yeah.
gotta bring an energy that they're gonna be like, okay, we fucked with this. Right?
Have your energy match the music 100%.
Yeah, and so that's why I say, like, at any time possible, if something nuts happens in your song, go nuts. I mean, I want to see you guys fucking doing dive bombs, please jump off the stage. I want if a headstock doesn't break, I'm mad.
I'm gonna shit on stage. I'm gonna rock your world.
You are my favorite one.
Bro, I will literally hit this and come on.
I love. Yeah, no, that's the greatest energy to have, man. Yeah,
See
shit
you
on
case
stage.
Down. Fuck.
No, I'm very excited to see y'all live. I'm sure y'all are absolutely awesome, and I'm really excited to see what y'all have learned from over the years and what we can learn from you. Because I'm sure watching you, we will pick up things and learn from your experiences as well.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Oh, definitely.
I steal content and I don't learn, but like, you know, I conglomerate into my knowledge.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I forgot my thought. It's done.
Whatever you were
trying
gonna
to
say
catch
is gonna completely
That's all, folks.
trumped
Skibbity
by
Fortnite. Skibbity Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh my God! There's two giant.
Rizzing up the
running
gat
at-
of someone you love. Riz.
Oh my god.
Holding the gat of someone you love. Riz.
Riz. Jesus Christ.
God, that's so fucked. I keep running into the fart bubbles, dude. What the hell?
This is my first time playing on extreme difficulty. I don't
Playing
like
on
it.
extreme.
Yeah.
This
I'm about
sucks.
to get
Fuck.
shot. I'm about to get shot. I'm gonna get run over. Actually, never mind. Hold on, I have an idea.
What? So you
Y'all play
guys
Baldur's
asked
Gate?
us. Oh, no. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
What you said, Baldur's Gate?
Oh, wait, what's going on?
We both just
Crazy.
malfunctioned because we both said a question at the exact same time.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
They put me in a room.
I have not played
Remember-
Baldur's Gate, but I have heard great things about
I
it.
need
so-
to.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna say
dude,
that would be a
okay.
game that we could all, because that's a.
So
whole
I've not played
campaign.
3, but I've played through 1 and 2, and oh my God, I love them. My favorite detail that I learned pretty early on into play, like, this is something you'll if you play Baldur's Gate 1, which by the way is playable on they went back and made it functional on a Steam Deck, which love that because
Oh,
you can
just
run
bought
you can
one,
run.
so that
Yeah,
works.
I just
Dude,
bought one and
for
I'm
real?
addicted to it. Yeah.
Dude, me too. I have mine, and I've loved it ever since. Literally every show, every time I'm like at my girlfriend's house, I have that thing. It's
Yeah, my
Must be
girlfriend doesn't
nice,
like
bro.
it very much.
That must be
Dude.
nice. I bet it's really great to have a Steam Deck. It must be nice.
it's honestly pretty nice. Yeah, no, if you want to hear about it more, you can.
It's
No,
honestly
dude,
pretty nice.
no, my girlfriend loves that thing. At least as far as I know. I'm not gonna put words in her mouth, right? But like, she
Bro, she's gonna hop in the
has-
stream and be like, actually, I don't like that. That thing
Yeah, she's gonna be like,
very much dislike.
actually. So like, okay, her favorite game or one of her favorite games is Overwatch, and you know it's on Steam, so right? I just downloaded that, and she has a lot of
Oh,
points in her
nice.
personal life. Nice.
Fake scam.
Guess what?
I'm not gonna dox my girlfriend. Hey, whoa. You
Oh,
lost.
fuck.
You lost. You lost. You lost. Get
I'll be
get
over here.
bozoed. Get bozoed. Get how do I hold on. Get bozoed. Alright, anyways, no, I'm not gonna dox my girlfriend's personal life, but she has a lot of stuff that goes on, right? And she doesn't do the best with crowds. So every time or other certain situations that I won't say. But so anytime anything like that happens, I'll have like Overwatch on there if there's an internet connection, or I'll try to have like different colorful games
Yeah.
for her in it that she can play. Like she went to that Upon a Burning Body show, and I literally brought my Switch and the deck just to like distract yourself if you need to, Shoddy. Go ahead. You know? It like it's not just good for personal use, I found, which is not something I thought I would get out of the purely hobby focused purchase of buying the Steam
Yeah.
Deck. But it's a wonderful plus, you know? Wonderful plus.
No, I let it take over my life. Everywhere I go. On the way to work, me and Kyle carpool.
Oh
I'm
my
playing that while he's driving every day.
God, jealous, dude. One game I
What'd you
got
play on the
most
Steam Deck?
specifically is
Unfortunately, Cult of the Lamb. Sorry,
Dude.
continue.
no, dude. That's a great game because like in
Dude.
the same sphere, I've been playing a lot of fucking Dave the Diver on my
Aw,
Steam Deck.
that's
dude.
been on
Dave the
sale.
Diver!
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I
that looks
love
really
that game.
good.
It's so fucking fun. I love it, dude. I there's so many indie games that I love right now. Dave the Diver, Dredge. I'm a big fan of Dredge, and anyone that doesn't like
That's
Dredge,
a fishing game, right?
Yes.
Kinda.
yeah. So okay, I'm a big fan of like
I can tell you like fishing.
horror. I
Nah, this motherfucker
I-
like trains.
I like trains so much. Oh my god.
Thomas the Tank
Jaden
Engine.
might be on the spectrum.
I might be a little bit on the spectrum. Yeah.
Maybe
So-
a
We
lot.
all are.
Yeah, we definitely are.
No. Okay. For real. Okay. I grew up in California. I grew up like 30 minutes outside of Anaheim, like just right there. And growing up, it used to be affordable to go to Disneyland, right? It used to be genuinely affordable to own a season pass and make not a lot of money in California. I know, unheard of. It's wild, but we did it. I would go to that place like 2 weeks, 2 days a week, like just
Oh wow.
yeah. Because like legit, like I'm not even shitting you. Season passes used to be like 120 for a year, like
Yeah,
which is
crazy.
insane. Yeah, the prices have skyrocketed. It's nuts that isn't a bigger problem to people, but that's a completely different topic. We can skip that. Regardless, there is that I swear to God that park has molded me as a person so much, because there's like 5 train focused rides at that amusement park, and at this
okay.
point I am just like fucking show me a train, I'm into it right now, like legit. You
Pants are coming
don't
down right
know how much I will like go out of my way to go see a train. There is I know by heart where a train museum is near my house. I'm like, it's bad. It's bad. It's really
I
bad.
mean, that's cool to have like a passion though. Like,
Yeah, Kyle's a horse girl.
An enjoyment.
Say horse girl.
Hey,
Threw you under the bus, dude.
back, no. Before I decided to do the metal screaming vocalist shit, I for some reason had
go
a
neigh?
fascination for horses. So I almost
Horse
went
girl.
into like horse riding competitions and shit.
What the
It was
fuck?
interesting. But then we
Dude.
moved like 6 times, and then I was like, well, I can't do this anymore.
No, the
That's
problem is
actually
you
really cool,
became
though.
6'7", and then you were like, oh, I can't fucking ride a horse because I am one. So
Fuck you.
You
And no,
are
that's
just
not it
ripping
at
into this.
all.
What was your My Little Pony favorite My Little Pony character, Kyle?
Do you
I was,
you
hey,
play
I
the
was
My Little
not a
Pony MMO?
brony. No.
All right. Cool.
I was not.
I played My
Disclaimer.
Littlest Pet Shop on the DS, okay?
So
I'm sorry,
fucking
Kyle,
real.
you
Growing
can't
up with my
escape the
sister,
broke alligator.
and my cousins, you know what I would play with? Barbies. I just outed myself to like a whole live stream. There's a Bile Titan. I'm running.
But no, that's actually like horses are super sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's cool that you could learn how to ride horses and all that stuff. That's
Dude.
something that I've wanted to like. It'd be cool to know how to ride a horse.
Dude, you know
I'm
what's
like,
wild?
I don't have that fascination anymore, but when I was younger, I definitely liked that shit a lot. And
It's okay to like horses, Kyle.
and Jaden,
You can-
Tom
Do you like
the
horse
Tank
cock?
Engine was alright. Now that's a different story. Absolutely, I'll own up.
No,
to
you
that.
were saying something about Thomas the Tank Engine. Come on.
No,
I heard
I
it.
was saying, my childhood show was Thomas the Tank Engine.
Dude, that
Dude,
shit was
fucking
damn.
right.
I was like
Dude,
3. That
dude.
shit was fucking heat.
Dude,
I
dude,
have
literally,
like, all
my
Thomas
mom.
on the VHS.
Bro,
Dude.
when you start talking about it, would start spitting, bro. I was fucking lost.
Dude,
Oh
legit,
my god, that's hilarious.
my mom, when I was growing up, made me Thomas the Tank Engine bed covers, and I used those things till I was like 6.
I think I had a
I-
Thomas the Tank Engine blanket.
Dude, I sound like the most on the spectrum person right now, but I'm owning it. All right, I'm owning it. I was a Thomas the Tank Engine like nerd when Netflix was starting to get big, right? And they had like a ton of kids shows, or they have a lot more kid shows now. I shouldn't say that, but like, you know, when I was younger and started to actually learn that Netflix was a thing. One of my biggest like heartbreaks growing up, I shouldn't say biggest, but a heartbreak was I was on Netflix trying to look for the Thomas the Tank Engine shows that I had, because I have DVDs. I just didn't. It was a lot easier to use Netflix.
Right.
So I was looking for them, right, and I couldn't find any more of the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. I just couldn't find it. Like none of the original show, because like I did not like the new 3D animated ones. I liked
the
the
one where his
original
mouth
version.
actually moves. How fucking
Yeah,
shit
no,
fucking
that shit
terrifying.
creeps me out. But the old one, I love that one. So I couldn't find it, and I eventually found this other show called Chuggington, and for a good like 2 years, that was my upper jam.
Chuggington.
Gington.
Chugga.
Chuggington. Yeah, dude. Fucking yeah.
The amount of pism that's in this chat.
I love it here. I love it here.
Dude,
Yo, what
I'm
about
so glad.
Octonauts, though?
Oh
Bro,
my
Octonauts
fucking
was
God.
heat.
Dude,
Creature
my little
report.
cousin
Creature
loved
report.
Octonauts. I
Creature
got into
report.
it. Oh my God. My one show that is pretty hot right now, and my girlfriend's into it, and I want to watch more, but I just haven't. And I kind of feel bad. Is Bluey?
Oh,
Bluey,
bro, I've heard so much
Wonder
about
Pets.
that.
Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets. Wonder Pets, dude.
I love Wonder
freaking
Pets.
DC Wonder Pets right now, dude.
Dude.
Fuck, what was the theme?
Kyle,
for that
we're
one?
sampling that in a song. I hope you know that.
Holy fuck, that'd
Wait,
be
what?
so gas.
Chuggington.
And
Chuggington.
it turns into a riff, dude.
Yeah, it
dude,
turns into
that's
chugs.
crazy.
Oh, dude. Actually, hold on. No,
Yeah,
no, you
it'll
gotta
be
go
like fucking Techno Train from Electric
You
Callboy.
gotta do like Force Gals. I'm on it. Something like that.
I heard some farting
Writing
noises, but yeah,
It's on the
that.
screen right now.
I can't. I don't have
rip
like.
ass.
You heard? Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I will tell
it's
you
the
that
fish.
a sample idea that I have, please don't steal this, is I'm going to put this in one of our songs, but I'm going to throw in from Adventure Time when the Lich says ball right before a breakdown.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Cody
sick.
wants to do, what, BioShock reference?
Oh,
Oh
that'd be
yeah, I want to do a whole
Which
video
one?
game.
Which one?
Oh, the original,
Okay, thank God.
BioShock.
I like the whole series, but Infinite is the weakest in my opinion.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are definitely the best. I'm a connoisseur. Okay, BioShock's my life.
I agree with you.
BioShock is my hyperfixation video game is Resident Evil. That's my franchise.
Nice.
Well, you've been eating good lately.
I
Yeah.
fucking have, brother. I'll tell you what. I'll fucking have.
Dude, when
I'm
Resident
a
Evil 4
survival
came out-
horror fan with Dead Space too. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's a good one.
Remake?
Yeah,
Oh.
so good, dude. And
Oh.
they just did the Alan Wake, Alone in the Dark. There's so many survival horror games that are.
Dude, do we have any Control fans here? Do we have any
Control
Control
is
fans
heat,
right
dude.
now? Dude,
I've
what's that
played
studio
a
again?
little bit of it.
dude, you got to play more of it, bro. I'm telling you.
I get into like weird like funks where I start a game and I'm like pretty into it, but then another game comes out and I never return back. And Control
I've done that
was
a
one of
lot.
those games. Yeah.
Are you guys
The
launching the
longest-
ICBM? I did a whole task by myself over here with this raid.
I'm
working
literally
on it.
covering you in a
I'm
mess. What
dead.
the fuck are you talking about?
I was
I don't-
just like,
Can't do anything, man. I'm dead. All right.
here,
Okay, there.
I'm gonna give you.
It's launching. It's launching. Give me a second. It's fueling. Sorry.
Here, you could come
Mm-hmm.
relax with me over here.
Me
They're
and-
doing
Oh,
the main objective. I'm all the way over here.
Yeah,
I
there's 9
escaped one of
steps
the
to this.
side
All right.
quests. I did the radar activation.
Yeah, but I want to do like a video game thing where like it's like a video. Oh, yeah.
My
that's
life
my
is
idea.
like a video game.
Well, I want to do like Ice Nine Kills, but with video games because no
Dude.
one's really done that too much
I
yet.
am writing. I've been wanting to do that, bro, for so fucking long.
You need
like,
to do
I've
it.
done that.
Maybe that could be the collab
You need to
song.
do it. You need to do it better.
Now we're
And-
talking.
You need. Okay, there's a band that does it, but like I don't think they do it the greatest.
I know what you're
like it,
talking
man.
about. They did that Dead
Darko?
Space song. They did a Helldivers song. What are they called again?
Yeah.
Infected.
Infected.
Yeah.
They do that, but like, no shade to them. No shade to them. I'm trying to be like objective and like fairly critical.
They're
I feel
bigger.
like
They're big.
mute-
They're doing really well. So it's
They're
working
doing
for
really
them.
well because the idea is good. The product is good. I'm not saying the music is bad, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little bit of a snob for musicality. Like I like a lot of prog stuff, and I feel like a lot of the things that I have heard, and I've not seen them live. I'm not gonna comment on that. I've not met them. I'm not gonna comment on that either. But like from the songs that I've heard, they're not bad. But I feel like they could be better.
I gotcha.
See, I can understand. I think that's true for any song when you look at it subjectively, because everybody has their own
Yeah,
beliefs on
this
music.
is very true. I'm like,
I gotta
a lot-
listen to them now because I didn't know there was like a band that actually existed that did that currently.
Yeah, check them out.
I check them out, but like, I don't know. I think in my personal subjectivity, they leave something that I want that I don't know what it is yet. I have to figure that out. But like, I feel like there's a taste. Like they gave me the burger but no fries. You know,
Okay.
No, I get you.
I want the fries.
I
The lack of
gotcha.
vocals is my thing.
Oh, they don't have vocals?
I remember them having vocals on a couple songs at least.
Okay, maybe the ones I heard didn't have them. Then. That's possible.
I would say, yeah, that kind of kills it for me. Like, I'm not a huge fan of instrumentals, but
I have it has its time and place for me for sure.
Yeah, instrumental has to be done right. There's a band I mentioned before, Pliny. I would argue they're my favorite instrumental band because it all sounds cohesive. Okay. I feel like when people think instrumental, they think like Dream Theater, which isn't a bad thought. I don't think Dream Theater is a bad band. But I have a complaint with Dream Theater, and the complaint is I feel like there's too much change in a lot of their stuff.
Sorry, Judy.
That's a fair
What?
critic.
I did not hear you, big dog.
Oh, I said I am so sorry for blowing us up there.
Oh, you're
care.
good. But I'm happy.
I'm in my own little world right now, man.
Yeah,
Don't worry
he's
about it.
yapping. He's a
Alright,
whole ass
Go
yapping.
ahead.
Wait,
Sorry,
like-
sorry.
So the song "Dance of Eternity," I think is a very smart song, but I think it's a case of songs that are cool in concept but aren't that fun to listen to. Because if you're wanting to do like a case study of music and timing and all that, "Dance of Eternity" would be a great song to look at because it has like the most time changes in the world. But to actually just sit down and listen to for fun, I feel like isn't that fun.
I think there's a balance of complexity and simplicity that you have to find in music. where
It's
not
very much that.
complex, but not too simple.
Yeah, and that's why I like that band Plenty a lot, because I feel like they really ride that line. Sometimes they're a bit too complex, which is a detriment in some cases, but it's not everybody's perfect. I'm not gonna say like you have to be the perfect band all the time ever. No, have fun
Every
and
band
make
has
what you want to
its
make. But like, I can have my criticisms. That's all. That's really it.
Right.
But
No, I
like,
get
yeah, I like a lot of instrumental stuff that treats whatever lead instrument they're using as the vocals almost. And if it's done well, I feel like it can tell its own story without saying a
I'd
word.
say
which is
Polyphia
really
is a great-
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Polyphia, ooh, dude, they're the most hated EP. That EP, I love that EP.
So good.
It's so good. Oh man, dude, I've yapped about my favorite bands, and I kind of want to hear what you guys' are. I'm gonna be honest.
Favorite
Yeah, I can tell you're a very
band?
prog guy.
I am a bit of a prog guy, yes.
Most of the band, interestingly enough, is all of us are prog. I listen to literally everything. Like I have a playlist that's full of like fucking scream rap, and I have a playlist that's lo-fi. I have a playlist that's like classic rock and classic rap. I have a playlist of a metalcore, death. I'd say metalcore and deathcore and adjacent genres are my favorite. But I listen to quite literally everything because I think that there is beauty in all art and all music, and like a good song is a good song, no matter the genre.
I agree.
Cody, revive us.
Oh, well, that'd be good to know. All right, hold on. Please
Oopsie
hold.
daisy.
You can do it.
But what are y'all's favorites if you had to pick a favorite couple
Yeah.
favorites?
So, for my all-time favorite band, it would have to go to Avenged Sevenfold.
That's a classic.
So fucking real. Do we have a COD Zombies fan here? We have a COD
Yes,
Zombies fan here?
Carry on.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I
I am a COD zombie. That was I was gonna get into it when you're all talking about trains. Mine was my hyperfixation
Yeah.
was COD zombies. I knew the
Yeah.
lore, did all the Easter eggs. I
Dude.
was a fucking nerd with that shit.
God, if Black Ops 3 had crossplay, we totally should play that,
I would
Oh
love
my-
to do a live stream of us playing zombies or something. That'd be really
Dude, that'd be
fun.
lit as fuck.
So fun. Oh my
Anyway, sorry, that was a sidetrack. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like Avenged Sevenfold is just one of those bands where they are serious about their craft, and musically, obviously, they're fucking gods, but they also have fun with it, and you could tell through the music videos and the specific songs on albums, whatever. I mean, End Shadows was like my first like major influence in terms of like wanting to be a frontman as a career and shit. Just the way, just him being fucking jacked. I mean, his voice, debatable of if people like it or not. It didn't inspire me to sound like him, but I loved the way he sang on like City of Evil and Nightmare.
It's the performance, not necessarily the skill entirely with them
Right.
shadows, which I fully
Yeah.
get. Because
Like,
yeah,
it
the
was
dude,
just,
it's insane performance.
yeah, I'm like,
Keep
and then obviously Zaki and Sinister Gates, their guitar work is just out of this fucking world. And then the
Yeah, they're one of the
riff was
best
insane.
guitar duos.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Such great synergy.
I wish Life is But a Dream wasn't as ass as it is, but it's alright. That's the only album
It is
that I really have a gripe with.
I feel like though with Life is But a Dream that reinforces your point of them being like dedicated to their craft though, because they've been around for a while now to where it can be really easy to fall into a pit of just doing the same thing over and over again. That's why I'm not like a big fan of like Metallica and stuff like that. They have been going for 40 years and I feel like they all sound like every album sounds the same, which isn't bad for a lot of people, but for me it is. But that's like I'm not gonna say I enjoyed all of Life is But a Dream because that would be a lie. There
But
were
there's a
lot.
few
Yeah.
songs that
Yeah.
you're like, alright, I can listen to this and respect it.
Yeah, but then
All right.
well that didn't last long. All right, but like just as an album on its own and as a return, like I feel like that was a great way to do it because, like you said, they're sticking to their craft rather than just doing what is safe, which I like a lot more. At least personally, I'm yapping again. Apologies.
No,
Ooh.
you're good.
I think my biggest gripe, well, I didn't care for the songs for that album, but also the bigger gripe I had was the mixing was weird.
Yes.
It was, I don't know, I just hated it.
It's like they figured out how to use GarageBand effects for the first time, and that's what they did.
On which
Yeah.
album are you talking about?
Life
The
is
most
But a
recent
Dream.
one.
Oh, yeah.
They like it has problems. Like I'm not gonna stand, be the
Yeah.
last standing to defend the album, but I do like it as a return album though because it also feels
I
like
can see that.
anyways, it feels like if they release another one, or I guess when they do, I feel like they have a good pad of what both not to do and to do, and I feel like it's also weirdly smart almost to be like, we're gonna set the expectations really low, and I mean way low, which I don't think they necessarily did, but I think it is gonna work in their favor. Anyways,
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm yapping, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm yapping again.
I
Yeah,
can't,
Bro, we all happen at this point. We're chilling.
dude.
I'm
Alright.
down to just chill in the hub now if you guys want.
Freedom.
Dude,
wins
yeah.
again.
As
let's
we calm down towards the end of the stream, we could just stand around and just talk, have some discussion.
I'm down, bro. Just let's yap more. I'm not.
All right, so
let's-
I already brought this up while you were getting
Alright.
your pizza, Jaden, but Bring Me the Horizon is
Same.
my favorite band of all time, and I just think they knocked the evolution. Like, they evolve their sound every album, and they're the only band that can do it correctly every freaking time.
Yeah, honestly, I can agree with that.
My favorite
Not-
band that I listen to the most or take influence the most changes a lot, but I have to say, objectively, my pick would be Bring Me as well, just because they've pushed the boundaries of the genre and music as a whole in ways that a lot of other bands haven't, and it's very interesting to see.
Yeah, they're the trendsetters. They were doing deathcore before it was cool. They were doing metalcore before it was cool, and now they're doing pop rock, pop metal before it's cool again.
Yeah.
They just keep on pushing it.
Which honestly, okay, I'm not gonna. I like Bring Me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm not, but it's just some of their most recent stuff is just not a style that I am the most.
Did you listen to their album?
I haven't yet, but I don't remember all the album names. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up their Spotify. But some of their not older, I guess older now, but some of their stuff is just not my thing. But that's not to knock it, right? But that aspect of them evolving all the time is something that excites me so much because, like I said earlier, with Metallica, which is like it's I'm not targeting him. It's just like the easiest example
Yeah,
of being so stagnant sound wise.
they got 40 years of the same sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds all the same. Versus like Bring Me has what 20 years at this point, around there,
Just about, yeah.
and they like every single album feels like not just an experiment, but like a really well done experiment. Like I will be the first one to admit that even if it's not my cup of tea, it's really well done tea, you know?
Yeah.
So
For sure.
it like I have a lot of admiration for Bring Me, even if they're not like my thing entirely, you know?
No, I get you.
Yeah, I really like Bring Me. I can agree there. I really can. Oh. Dude, them and While She Sleeps. I like some of While She Sleeps' older stuff.
They're pretty good.
I
I'm a big
haven't-
fan of
I haven't-
Architects too.
I haven't
Dude,
kept up with
It's
While She
one of the
Sleeps.
bands that got me into making the music
I'm
I
sorry,
do.
what was that, Kyle?
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't kept up with While She Sleeps' most recent work, but like Silence Speaks, The Guilty Party.
Dude, Silent Speaks and Four Walls are my favorite songs they've done.
Hell yeah.
Four Walls is so good.
Dude, I got that fucking fly. Oh my god. No way, bro. No fucking way,
We
man.
did it.
I did it. Oh,
You got him.
I got him. I got him. All right, now I gotta figure out what to do with it. I don't really want to kill it. I don't think it needs to die, but
But what
I'm
were you
gonna be
guys
back.
about to say with Architects?
Architects
They're really good.
oh, goaded.
Yeah, my whole thing is, dude, the reason I make the music I do even is, to be honest, I heard Holy Hell, and that album was so fucking good to me, and I'm like, I want to do something like that.
Yeah, that's why the orchestra is like so heavy in
Yep.
our music,
Nope.
because I'm like, it sounds so good.
In modern metal.
Yeah, like everyone just rips off the Architect riff. Like, you know the riff I'm talking about. What Wage War did the riff.
Yep.
It's a Doomsday riff.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Everyone just like, oh, that's a great riff, and then they just make they make their own style of it, but sounds pretty similar. I want to make a song like that. I just haven't gone around to it.
Say we kind of did that with Fractured, even though, like, listening back to it in hindsight, it has that kind of vibe too.
I guess I can see that. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta know. I just came back, but I gotta know what your guys' thoughts are on Sleep Token. Before you tell me, I ask because I like at my work, people either love or hate them. Most of my coworkers hate them. The band is kind of split on them, I believe. I think last I did like a head count. But I just want to know because right now they're pretty contentious. I've seen, and I would love to hear the sides.
CZYK
I
is
really
a
like
circle-
them.
CZYK
Really?
is a circle jerk of Sleep Token's music. We all love Sleep Token's music. They are so fucking good. Vessel, his vocal style is debatable on if I feel like that's where it lies of the love or hate is one, Vessel's voice, and two, kind of like the metal elitist mentality of
Dude.
like, no, they're not metal. How dare you call them that just because they have
Yeah.
fucking one low string.
Be like,
on
did you
like
hear the
drum set?"
instruments?
Helldiver?
The
Yeah,
instrumentation is crazy. They're so good.
I think they're like Bring Me in the sense that they're evolving the genre and they're gonna take it to like outside of just strictly hard guitars and drums and bass and that's it. Like we need
Yeah.
expansion in the genre, otherwise we're never gonna evolve and everything's gonna be done already.
Otherwise, it's gonna be another 40 years of Metallica. You know.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
do not
We
want
don't want that.
I don't mean to shit on anyone that loves Metallica, but God, I fucking
Yeah.
hate Metallica.
Bro is opinionated. I also really like Sleep Token. Like I've liked him for a while, but like I can agree. I think the thing that I've always not understood is the argument of that metal elitist and mentality, but there's like an aspect of it that I've not understood was why does it necessarily need to be metal to be good?
Yes,
Right.
that's what I was saying. good song is a good song.
Yeah, regardless, there's bangers on like every album, even if you're not into metal, which I think is probably one of their biggest achievements, is being so appealing to the mainstream and appealing to not the mainstream.
And book talk. You can't forget the book talk.
And you cannot forget the book talk. Oh my goodness.
Fucking Archers, their bassist, Aronkai or whatever, he is all over that book talk.
Yeah,
It's
he's hitting
fucking
that market
crazy.
hard.
All the thirst trap TikToks and shit. I'm like, damn, do I have to start becoming a thirst trap on TikTok to make CZYK blow up? Fuck.
Sorry, Kyle. You just don't have the looks.
Hey,
I think I'm gonna start I'm gonna start a thirst trap series, but I'm gonna dress up as truckers for every one of them.
There we go.
I'll run
Yeah,
it.
you know, like Muscle Man's dad.
Oh God. That's rough. What was I gonna say? Going back to the sleep token thing, I'm not gonna lie. I saw them back before COVID. It was when they were on tour with Issues and Polyphia.
Yeah.
Dude, I want.
Before they blew up. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, before they blew up. And when I saw them, I was like, damn, they're super good live. I love this. And then I looked at, because I think only the Sundowning was out, and I looked at the album. I was like, damn, I really don't like this album. So I never got into them up until recently. To Take Me Back to Eden, where I was like, oh, now I get it, because they finally like perfected their sound, I think, with this last album. I only like a couple songs from the Sundowning, but this last album was like them perfecting every single part.
I got into them when Sundowning came out. I was also not as big on that album at first. It took me a while to come back to it to really like the whole thing, but there's a good couple of songs on there, like Bloodsport or fuck. I'm not gonna remember all the names.
I say my favorite, Sugar.
Sugar. Oh, dude, Sugar, dude. Oh, I think in context of their other albums, I would put The Night Does Not Belong to God as probably one of my favorites, just because of the way they ended Take Me Back to Eden.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I liked that song beforehand, but Euclid kind of just was like, you know,
The song, the album that got me into them was This Place Will Become Your Tomb, with Hypnosis in particular is the song that hooked me really hard.
Alkaline got me into Sleep Token before Take Me Back to Eden came out.
Yeah, dude, I think there's only one song of theirs that came dangerously close to being overplayed for me, and that was The Summoning. Dangerously close. I had to like get off TikTok and not listen to it for a while because I was like, don't ruin this song for me, please. Because I'm definitely one of those people that, like, if I hear, I'm glad that people enjoy this. I'm really glad that people enjoy the things that they enjoy. But sometimes you hear it so much that you're just like, I would like to not hear about this and hear about something new for a while. And that's kind of the person I am. And The Summoning almost was there. It was almost there for me, but it didn't go there, and I'm so thankful. So thankful.
I said that's definitely one of the strongest like songs on an album too.
Yeah, it really is. Dude. Oh, The Apparition is so good though. The Apparition.
Oh, that one's, don't even get me started. Actually, I take it back. That's definitely the best one by far.
But Chokehold has that one line that he holds out for fucking ever, and it's so impressive. I tried to sing along to it one time, and I almost lost my voice. Like, legitimately almost lost my voice.
Wait, which line? The last one? Like right before the ending?
Right before the ending, where he holds it out for like a minute. I think it starts at, I'm listening to it right now just to see. So it starts at 3:46 and goes, or no, not 3:46.
Here, let me play it for the stream just so we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Ryan put, man, Sundown was my favorite prior to Take Me Back. Or, sorry, This Place Will Become Your Tomb.
Yeah.
And then
Dude,
also said, I love that The Summoning called back Drag Me Under with the chorus melody.
Yeah, I love that too. Dude, this chat. I need to look at the chat more because I like some of their opinions. I like you guys' opinions.
And then Zifok also said, I was at that Polyphia Sleep Token show also. It was amazing.
Dude,
Yeah, no, it was great.
I didn't. I only learned about that show after the tour had happened, sadly. And I was at the time when I was getting into Sleep Token, I had like just gotten into Polyphia like heavy. I don't know. I think I was like a sophomore in high school at the time, and I was dating this girl that was like they had a family connection to Polyphia, and her mom.
They're
brought her
from
to-
our scene. They went
Yeah.
to the sister high school I went to.
Yeah, we both went to the
that's
same high
crazy.
school. So like they went to the like the rival high school of ours, which was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it like if you're in this area, you'll find a lot of people who just like know them. It's kind of weird knowing how big they are now, but that's not my point. Like her mom had brought it up because she was like, "Oh, you like guitar?" And like I know I have a family friend that like is like pretty known for guitar, and it was like a way to connect, and like that's how I got into them. But like after that had ended and everything, I was just checking out more music because obviously I like music, and fucking I need to find the song. I need it because it was not The Night Belongs to God, but it was off of Sundowning that like got me into them. I was like, I love this. This is going on my playlist, and I need to find it. It was. I can find it. I swear.
While you're looking at it, what was the timestamp?
The offering. It's the offering. It should be 429.
429. Let me see.
Yeah, and then he holds it out for like
Oh, yeah,
30
yeah.
seconds. Dude, that and Kyle Kirby's, not Kyle. Is it Kyle Kirby?
Who are you
Ryan.
talking?
Ryan Kirby.
Ryan Kirby. I'm thinking about a different guy.
Backbreaker.
Yeah, Backbreaker, and his fucking 20-second scream.
This will be my.
Oh, dude.
Given Up from Linkin Park.
Oh my god, dude.
Such a good song.
No, that one's impossible.
This is completely random, but Casey from Neverlist that was on Kill the Flame,
Mhm.
she posted the breakdown of Given Up on TikTok. Over 200,000 views in less than 12 hours.
Jeez,
Fucking
man.
crazy. I gotta look at the
insane.
number really quick. Hold up. It may have
That's
changed.
insane. We need to just show other people's music, guys. That's what I'm gonna start doing to get big on TikTok.
219,000
It works.
views right now.
Yeah.
And it was uploaded 9 hours ago.
Jesus Christ.
And that's and like I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on content and everything like that, because we've seen in our scene that bands so stubborn and they're like, nope, that's stupid, it's a waste of our time, it's not worth it, whatever.
Y'all just reminded
Just-
me to post on.
Just posting one video a day or like one video every other day, even if you only get one follower, that's
Worth it.
exposure you did not have before.
100%
Yeah,
agree.
it really is. So
Like-
I have a lot of thoughts on this actually. I'm sorry to cut you off. Did you
No, you're good.
Okay. I actually do have a lot of thoughts on this. So there's a part of me that is very stubborn. Like I said, like, I'm definitely the kind of person that is like, okay, I like this thing. I'm glad that people like it, but please don't talk about it a ton because I'm just going to hate it eventually. And I don't like that. I'm trying to change that, right? But it's just about managing yourself at the end of the day with that. And a part of that stubbornness goes into being like, oh yeah, I would like to do it the old school way. I would like to just make music and attract people with the music, but realistically that's not how
Not how it
things work currently. It's
Yeah.
just not how it goes, which sucks, but like it's out of my control, so it's better to just go with it, right? But I can agree. I can see where people are coming from, because it's easy to look at TikTok and be like, oh, that's dumb. This feels degrading. It's dumb, But at the same time, yeah, you need to grow somehow. Spotify doesn't do much to promote its smaller artists. It kind of just promotes based on an algorithm, and people like what they like, and there's no shame in that. But that sometimes it means they just aren't gonna like you, and that's just how it goes, you know. But TikTok, despite anyone's gripes and grievances with it, is like the world's biggest social media platform, and that comes with all the good and bad that comes with it. And I feel like people
Yeah.
focus on bad, but there's a lot of good in that too. People are able to connect with people that they might need to, otherwise they might have something severely lacking from their life. Shit. The connections you can make on there are on any social media platform, not exclusive to TikTok, but TikTok just happens to be the biggest one. It can be very important to a person and how they feel and how they manage themselves in life. So being able to put yourself out there and even do something that you may feel is a little bit degrading can have its rewards. I'm not saying like, you know, do something that entirely makes you feel like you're shit, right? Don't do that, but do something that's comfortable, but that also kind of pushes where you're comfortable. But there's also a different kind of side to it where on a broader spectrum, I find it upsetting that it has to be done that way now, you know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
because okay, there's two things to manage with your audience and being a band or any kind of public persona if you're doing like live in-person shows, right? And that is your local audience, like whatever your hometown is, and like your online audience now. Because I've seen people who like have millions of followers on TikTok, right? Literal millions, but
Thanks.
they'll like barely fill up half a room sometimes. Which is
Can I add
fine.
something to that real quick?
Yeah.
So, everything he's saying, I kind of agree with. I think TikTok is a really content creation is a really valuable tool, and we're lucky to be born in a generation of artists that were able to do that that we're able to do that, because it creates a scenario where a lot of people can make music and be heard, and make good music and be heard that might otherwise not be heard whatsoever. Kind of with what he's saying, though, I feel like I mentioned this earlier, I feel like for some people who have limited time to work on their music and to time budget, it takes away from polishing up the music and making stuff happen if you can't get a single content day down. So it does create some barriers with actually creating your art, as opposed to having to allocate that time for content. But to compound on what he just said, like, I worked briefly as a promoter and a showrunner, and I'm not going to name names, but I've booked some very big influencers. I wouldn't call them artists. I mean, they are artists, but they're influencers. I'm talking 500K to $1 million on Instagram and TikTok,
Okay.
etc. No pull. I sell more tickets to them than them at local shows, and it's interesting
Wow.
because it's a completely different game. Because like he's saying, you have your online audience, and if you're solely a band and not an influencer, not an online personality, it is a bit different. Like if you were known as as a band that's making TikTok content, is a bit different. But as these people who are only really known for their persona that make music on the side, no pull whatsoever. They might have more numbers, they might have bigger numbers, but it's really interesting to see that. And I even see that with some bigger bands as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
There's
you have the sweet spot like Sleep Token, and I would also say like Lorna Shore, Bring Me the Horizon with Can You Feel My Heart. You I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like it's just I heard on a podcast with Serge Tonkian from System of a Down, he said 2/3 of being in a band is talent and skill, 1/3 is luck. That's how I feel with social media and TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah,
is
I
like
agree
you
with
can
that.
make the coolest content ever and only get 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
to add on that,
right.
I used to be known more for being an influencer than an artist before I kind of made a pivot. But I would be averaging, when I was an emo kid in high school, just posting pictures of me being a fucking emo kid, I would average 5 to 10K likes, and on a good day I'd have like a crazy 15K post.
That's
15K
crazy.
post. And it's just me literally asking a question like, "Hey, what's your favorite band?" with me all dressed up like a scene kid. And I mean, I love that. I respect the hell out of that scene and that style. My girlfriend is a influencer in the emo community, and I think it's really cool that people are able to express themselves with their style and all of that. But wait, fuck! I lost my point. Give me a second.
You're good.
Hurry, grab it before it goes away.
No, oh yeah, what I was gonna say is like I did all of that, and then when I'd post my music and such like that, nothing. I wouldn't get any kind of engagement or anything. People only cared about the online persona and not the actual art that I was making, and that's kind of why I made that pivot I did.
That makes sense.
You know, there is a lot of cool stuff to come out of TikTok though, and I like seeing a lot of the stuff out of that, or that a lot of that stuff that is shown. Like, you can scroll on TikTok and like some of these sounds that you hear, like shit, there are some that I want to hear more of. Like, I'll hear a sound and think, okay, that's actually sick as hell. There's one that I think is definitely overplayed, but I have some pretty cool headphones and I would love to hear, like, it sounds cool on speakers. I would love to hear how it sounds through these headphones. And I don't remember the name of it. I couldn't tell you what it's called if you asked me right now. I'm gonna be honest, but it's a really like cool, scratches the brain just right kind of sound, you know. And like I said, the connections you can make on stuff like that is insane. But like, you also got to market the right thing, and you got to know what you're marketing, and then you got to know what people want. If you put your personality into your posts, then that is what people are going to want out of you, right? At least that's what they're going to expect. So that's why those people that have huge followings didn't sell many tickets, is because people aren't following them necessarily for the music all the time. They're following for them more than
Like,
most things.
I feel
Yeah.
like TX2 is a big
Great example.
of this right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's listening to his music, but goddamn, are there so many followers and people just on his profile every single day?
I
So-
think that guy is the greatest example of rage bait ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
To add to that, that's actually interesting because I saw his set at So What. I saw it, and I don't want to call anybody out in case it gets them in trouble, but I was talking to other artists who also played the festival or were in town for the festival, and I was like, hey, what'd you think of their set? And most people were kind of like, eh? And it's interesting because despite people not really in a grand majority, and I'd say at this point it's a consensus of a grand majority of people not really liking the music, he's getting huge opportunities touring with Ice Nine Kill, doing all of this stuff because you know what, he does that online persona well, and that's and it's still a grind. So for what it's worth, I really do respect that because he puts in work, even whether you hate the work or like the work that he does. He puts in work, and it's gotten him somewhere with that. But I would say it is a little bit tied to that persona.
Yeah, he's smart just because we can't get his name out of our mouths. Like, no matter where you go, you're always talking about TX2 by accident. Yeah, exactly. So that's why he's getting opportunities.
Definitely, way bigger than any of our projects. And so you can hate him or love him, but he's successful.
Yeah, there's one thing you can't argue, and it's numbers. There's one band though that I think if they did more like online grinding, which I can't imagine I would see them do, but I think if they did, they'd be way bigger by now, which is, they're already huge. I'm going to point that out. They're already huge, but like, I feel like they'd be like almost Bring Me levels. Not necessarily there, but almost. No, not Sanguisuga Bog.
I just wanted to say that.
But dude, Silent Planet.
That's so fucking true. That is such a good take. Oh my god.
Because they have some amazing stuff, amazing artistically, and like just as songs to listen to, right? And I feel like I never see anyone really talk about them that doesn't already know who they are, right? If you don't know them from a couple of years ago, you feels like you aren't gonna know them now. And they're one of those bands that I feel like you really should know them now, you know?
Yeah, you know, that is really confusing to think about because they've been a band for so long, and I feel like they've pretty much been in the same spot. I'm like, why is it like?
I
Why
want
are they
to.
almost stagnating?
I want to
some
add
degree?
to that really quick too, because that's a really interesting and good example too. Because like they are not social, like they do the things they need to do. They post their normal posts on social media, but they post how I did like a couple of years ago, where it's just you're posting pictures, you're not posting these crazy reels and grinding on content. But they musically are so with the times, and I'd say even
Oh, yeah.
ahead of the times. Like they're writing this radio rock metalcore style, but combining that with really progressive and interesting elements. And it's
Dude.
something that if the mainstream like TikTok audience, like you get a thirst trap that blows up with a Silent Planet song, it's over. But
I'm
it's
surprised
really
they didn't with
Hasn't-
Antimatter, honestly.
yeah, no, because that's exactly what I'm thinking of when I'm saying this. Because their new album is so with the times. Like I would totally understand them on a tour with like Bad Omens or something. And it's
yeah.
really interesting that they aren't there, and I wonder
And I
why
mean,
that's.
They just did that tour. Well, so the
With
most
Dayseeker.
recent, yeah, the most
Mhm.
recent Dayseeker.
And they only got that because I think it was Polaris dropped
Yeah,
off. And
I was just about to say Polaris was originally supposed to be in their place.
But that's another thing, though. Have you seen, like, I've seen some stuff of what like Silent Planet has said about Dayseeker, and it's not bad. I'm not gonna point that. It's not bad. They talked about bringing Dayseeker on support tours for them, which I think
don't
adds
think
to
that
that
would
thing of like, no, they did previously.
Oh, no,
like,
no, oh,
like,
yeah. Because they've been best friends for like 12 years, I think.
yeah, which is wild to me that like they've stagnated, but Dayseeker has not.
yeah,
right?
Dayseeker's at that point
Dayseeker-
where they are massive. Silent
which
Planet's
is
growing
good for
though.
them.
But I mean, I'd say that after their recent album, they have gotten a lot bigger than they were.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
But I still agree that even though they're bigger, the whole industry as a whole has gotten bigger, and they kind of still are in the same spot technically that they were. A few years
Yeah.
ago.
It feels like they went from being the top of the underground to the top of the underground. You know?
Yeah.
But it's the top, but it's the underground.
It
and I
just
feel like they can-
evolved underground scene. Yeah.
yeah, which I honestly I wonder if it's like bad luck or not. Like I don't know. Either way, they have great music, and I hope more people check them out. Because dude,
Speaking
Super
of-
Bloom,
Sorry, go ahead.
Super Bloom, Panic Room from like way back when. That's my favorite song from them,
Nervosa.
period. Oh.
So, kind of changing the subject, but kind of not. Do y'all think that content creation as a whole and the prevalence of TikTok and Instagram and short form content has oversaturated the music? And you could even extend this to the SoundCloud era of music as well, has oversaturated the music industry and made it to where
wouldn't-
there's a lot worse out there? Or do you think it's overall a net positive?
I think it's a net positive, and this is why. So it's not the content game that's oversaturated, it's the accessibility of creating music that is now oversaturated.
That's a good take.
And I think content is actually the best gatekeeper for keeping the ones that are dedicated to the craft separate from the ones that are just doing it as a hobby.
That's a really good take.
Yep.
I
Content's literally the gatekeeper.
I was that that's a good point to that, because I was about to, like, as you said that, I was going to ask, like, so I don't know how to word this right with the accessibility of making music now. Like, I guess so. Okay, how do I word this? It feels like music does it itself almost maybe because not because, but with content creation, as everything has gotten more commoditized with music, it seems to have paid less, at least like a little bit, at least for artists, especially around our size. It seems to just pay less than it used to. Like a good thing I saw from like Gene Simmons of all people, which was awesome to see that him say this, because like hell yeah. But he was like 1950 to 1980 was 40 years, and we got like the Beatles, Metallica, Megadeth, Rolling Stones, all that classics even now, and 80 to 20 is another 40 years. But like, what are the classics now? You know, you have like Bring Me, but like not a ton of others. I would argue it's not as much as we got from 50 to 80, but like, or not 50 to 80, 50 to 90.
Well, that's just because like the prevalent music genre is not rock anymore. It's
Yeah.
rap and pop.
I would say there's
true.
still that there's still greats from that era. Hell, So What Music Fest, you look, for example, you have people like Mayday Parade that are headlining it, and that's an example of a band in the 2000s that you could consider classic rock and great now. Same with My Chemical Romance, another big example.
Yeah, I was gonna say the late 90s and the early 2000s was like the last like decade where we saw these, you know, like the biggest influences or the pioneers and whatever with like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Avenged Sevenfold, Metallica kind of, Slipknot, Linkin Park, and then even, you know, on the punk side like Avril Lavigne and shit. All these bands were on top in the early
I'd say
2000s.
that I think they're the last mammoth like metal
right
rock
now,
bands
they're
are
still
from
trying
that
to build.
generation. And it's weird seeing Breamy and Motionless and White and Knock Loose becoming headliners now. For me, it's just really weird, 'cause, like growing up with like Motionless and White and stuff, and now they're getting to like the big point. Are they?
Yeah.
But like
crazy, right? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Part of it was like the gate to music. I think I can't claim to know. I'm not even 20. Like I'm not gonna know this, right? But I think the gate to music was partially monetary, because you have to pay for studio time, you have to pay for the instrument, you have to pay for the amp, you have to pay for the cab, you have to pay for the mic, anything like this. And you can now do a lot of this. You know, you still have to pay for your instrument and all that. You still have to pay for like a DAW, but you don't have to pay for studio time or space. You can do a lot of this in your room. Hell, you can, if you really want to push it. And I feel like we can all agree that having a band is better, but you don't necessarily need it if you're just making like a studio project. There is get good drums. There is like Umansky bass. There is other like plugins that you can use. I don't think they sound as good, but you can still use them.
Bro, to be frank, you don't even need that. You just need a fucking Scarlett Solo and a mic. You don't even have to have talent, dude. You can just get a good producer.
Yeah, and that's the accessibility there. I can agree with you to an extent. Is like that kind of harms a lot of things, but I feel like having it open to more people isn't necessarily bad, at least in my eyes, because like I want more people to make music, even if it's not going to get huge. I just want more music because I want more people to. It's an art at the end of the day, I feel like, and there's always going to be small artists that you're just going to have to look hard to find. But once you find them, I feel like you can find some really, really cool stuff.
Yeah,
definitely.
But were you finished with your thought? I don't want to interrupt you.
Not quite.
Go ahead.
When you brought up content being the gatekeep, I agree with that. That was kind of what I was going to ask. Like, what would you want to be the gate then, if not for content and like the funnel that makes people see this, right? Like if how do I word this? If music was still as accessible, but there wasn't content, what would you think should be the gate or could be the gate? I guess.
Really quick before I lose my thought, I want to add to that. I think it's some things that you were pointing out. You're talking about the older days compared to now. I think it's really interesting and of note that in the older days there were like 3 years. That's an under exaggeration, but there were like 5 or 6 big labels, a few big, really huge labels, and that would determine your career. You sit in front of these labels, and if you get the fucking gig and you show them your demos and they fuck with you, you're good. If not, you're fucked. And that was it. And that was your gatekeep. But now, as you're saying, anybody can kind of do it. But also, I would like to add that there is another level there. So you can be smart, but you have to be really fucking smart. And you can even be a good musician who's talented and driven, but doesn't have the knowledge to access this. But to get investors, to get people that will give you label money, or to get label money yourself. Because the thing is, you look at these bands that are signed to labels, they got an album budget of like 50K, or even when you're getting to the bigger, not even huge B tier, A tier bands, but like you were talking about, like Era, like having like a 50K budget for a music video, for example, shit like that. Like that's unfathomable to me. That's also
Yeah, like I could do an album in 5 easily.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And I mean, you don't necessarily need to spend that money to get some good content out, but I would also say that that is something that separates bands that have really made it and figured their shit out and have. I think it's important to understand the business aspect of music and to understand how to manage your money is very, very important. That's another gatekeeper besides just the content itself.
For sure.
Because I'm sorry, but I want to add, because I feel like what I'm asking feels like I think there always should be a gate. I'm not necessarily thinking there should be a gate, but like I feel like there always is going to be a gate regardless, because everything adapts regardless. And like if there was a gate then, there's a new gate now. That's kind of what I'm asking.
I was gonna say, at least the new back then, the gate was out of your control to a certain degree. You needed a record label to blow up. At least now the gate is self-made. You can make your own content and create the path. Back then, you were kind of just really hoping that you would get lucky and someone would notice you.
No, and I think overall, like you're saying, it's a net positive, because as I kind of mentioned before, I think all art is good art, and even if people don't always put out the best stuff, it's really cool to see people creating and putting what they create out into the world, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Which is, I don't know, that's one of my favorite things about what we have now, though, is just seeing people make stuff, because there is some funky stuff. Plan Z, like we talked, I think, a little bit about it during the warm-up for this. Like, it's a goofy song, and I think the use of AI, I feel like, presents its own topic, but regardless or not, that's a really funny use that's surprisingly well done, and I'm happy that we have people that will do that, you know?
We live in a world where there is. It's interesting because I was talking about oversaturation, but there's a niche for everyone. Like there is some dude in Norway that makes music specifically tailored to your exact fucking taste. You might have 100 listeners, but there is music literally for everybody out there now, which is really cool.
It's super cool, but it presents its own challenges.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
100%.
Are you guys cool with closing out the stream for today?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with closing out the stream.
I'm cool with whenever. I'm gonna miss it.
I'm like, we're 2
hours,
hours, 17 minutes.
Nah, you're good. I can tell y'all are losing steam. I'm losing steam too. We're all tired.
No, you're good. Well,
I could talk all night, but we'll do this again.
Yes. I would love to.
All right, but wrapping up the stream, last night of Solace, Jaden and Cameron, thank you guys so much for coming on with us and talking about all things music related. It was a blast playing Helldivers with you, and this last bit of conversation was probably my favorite part, honestly.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thanks for having us. It was been a great time.
Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming out, and we